Good morning, Tracy. How are you? How you doing? How you doing this morning? Yeah, how's everybody doing this morning? Our topic is about why is it so important to love yourself? I'm glad you're doing good. I'm doing good also. I was in the back room fixing my bed. I say, and I had my other phone with me, so just in case somebody come on. So, yeah, we're going to talk about loving ourselves. Why is it so important to love yourself? So as soon as a couple more people get in here, we're going to start our topic. But hold on a minute. I'll be right back. Right back. They act like I get on at 6:30 in the morning. I mean, in the evening time. These folks know what time I get on. I got to put a video out today. And when I put my video out today, make sure you go watch it, Tracy, and whoever else on in the background lurking. Make sure you guys go and watch the video I put up today. I have supposed to have put it up before I put this on today, but it's coming out today, okay? Make sure you guys go and watch it for me, please. As soon as I get off live stream, I'm going to go do that. Yeah, so yeah, I'm hoping everybody having an awesome morning, enjoying their morning. Oh, you're amazing, Tracy. So how's the grandbaby doing so far? How's everything going with him? How's the grandbaby doing? Hoping not sick anymore. Yep. Great. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. It's going to be a little cooler today. Going to be 85. I haven't seen 85 here in Atlanta, Georgia in almost 2 months. So I'm looking forward to this 85 other than 96, 98, almost 100. So it's not going to be, it's going to be okay. It's not all that. Because I like the 70s weather, like 75. That's a comfortable weather for me, you know. Other than dealing with hot weather all the time. Yep. These people better come on. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I wasn't going to get on live all today, but I got to get my watch hours under control. I really do. I got to get them back right. So I had to get on live. And, you know, I have a jacket on this morning. Really? Ooh, it's cold. Right now, I think it's like 70 outside right now. But it's going to be high 85 today, though. Yeah. As soon as somebody else come in and show their face, I'm going to get started. I'm not going to wait till everybody come in because I want to get started early. As soon as another person come in without hiding in the background, they come in and say hello, and we can get started. But if it's just you in here, Tracy, I can get started with you, but I want to wait till one more person come in. Yeah. Yep. I know you're amazing, patient. I'm going to call you patient. You're amazing, Tracy. You always there for me, girl. Tracy's always there for me. What an amazing supporter. What an amazing supporter. Ooh, wee. I was going to go on live yesterday evening, but I do not like afternoon lives. I don't know why. Did you guys hear about Mickey's channel that everybody's saying unsubscribe to her because it's somebody else that took over her picture, her page? So Mickey XOXO, I don't know if you know who that is, but you go look at her channel now, and somebody else has got their picture up there as her now. So everybody, people saying unsubscribe to her now, that person now, because that's not Mickey anymore. So somebody else then took over her channel. So I unsubscribed to her yesterday because they said that's what everybody needs to do if they're subscribed to her, because somebody else taking over her channel now. Hey, Simple Things, how are you doing this morning? Thanks for coming in. How's everything going for you? Okay, it's not morning there. It's probably afternoon there, right? Simple Things. Simple Things. What time is it there? Yeah, so they said make sure you not, if you subscribe to her, unsubscribe to her, because that person is a hacker now. So just letting you guys know, so, because that's what I heard. So we're going to get started today. My topic is about, what is this? Yeah, so my topic is about, we have to start loving ourselves. Why is it so important to love yourself? Some reasons why you should love yourself and put yourself first is because if you don't love you, hold on a minute, what is he talking about again? Today is the day Boris Johnson becomes Prime Minister. He is meeting the Queen today to be Prime Minister, President of the UK. Yeah, you told me that yesterday, Simple Things. That's something else. Wow. You told me that yesterday. I don't know about that, Simple Things. Is that a good thing, Simple Thing? You think so? Or is it not? It's not a good thing. You told me yesterday it's not a good thing, right? So I want to make sure that's a good thing or not. So you said the president, he acts like he's something like the other president we have here in the United States. I don't know. Boris Johnson Prime Minister? No way. Oh, okay. Simple Things. Oh, okay. Wow. I don't want to be bothered with him then. Okay. Well, I'm going to get started on my topic. My topic is about why is it so important to love yourself? So many people neglect loving themselves. They put other people first. But it's not always a good thing to put other people first. Because sometimes when you put other people first before loving yourself, they end up neglecting you. They end up using you because you're giving them all what you should be giving yourself, what you should please in yourself. So stop pleasing everybody before you love yourself first. Love yourself first, then love other people. Because you can't love other people if you don't love yourself. I used to put people first. That's not a good thing all the time, because in the end I lost because people would use me. I would give my all, and I forget about loving who I was. Stop putting yourself last. Put yourself first. Love yourself. Love God. And let God handle those people that want to use you, want to talk against you, and not want to be there for you. So always love yourself first. Put yourself first. Don't neglect who you are. Mostly people neglect who they are. They let themselves go. They always put other people and the person that they put first before them, and abusing them, talking about them, criticizing them. So always encourage yourself to say that you're a great person, that you're a good person, that God loves you. You got to say these things to yourself. Don't neglect yourself. Don't tear yourself down for other people. Mostly people don't take care of themselves when they don't love themselves. They stop grooming themselves. They stop eating right. They stop doing all kinds of things that what you should do to love yourself. They stop going out to dinner with yourself. They stop going to the park. I can be guilty of putting everyone before me. Me too, Tracy. I do it all the time, but we shouldn't do it. I used to do it all the time, and I still do it sometimes. But usually the people that I call supposedly be my friends, I do everything I can for them, and I neglect what I need to do for myself. Like I'll buy somebody something other than buy myself something. I'll give my last other than keeping what I got for myself. But you know what? I learned that God said it's okay to love yourself other than always putting other person first. God wants us to take care of ourselves. Mostly people don't take care of themselves. They take care of other people. And mostly people don't appreciate what you do anyway. So why put yourself last? Always put yourself first. Always love yourself. Always put yourself at the top of the pedestal. Don't put yourself down at the below, because people want to see you down there. So always compliment yourself. Always say, I am a beautiful woman. I am a handsome man. Always say those things. Don't let other people criticize you. Don't let other people put you down. Don't let people dictate who you are. Always know who you are. Always love yourself. Say to yourself, you know what? I'm an amazing person. And I know I'm an amazing person. I don't have to hear from the next person to know I'm an amazing person. I am a God's child. God loves me just the way I am. I don't have to put on a show for nobody else. I don't care what my flaws are. I don't care what's going on in my life. I'm still going to love myself. I'm still going to put myself first. So when you start doing that, you'll start thinking better about yourself. Mostly people don't think good about themselves because they always putting themselves down. Oh, I'm too fat. Oh, I'm so ugly. Oh, I got this on my face. Oh, I'm this, I'm that, or everything. Other than saying, you know what? I am sweet. I am kind. I am humble. I love myself. I'm going to do more for me other than doing more for other people. God wants you to help other people. Don't get me wrong. He wants you to help other people. But always put yourself first, though. You can't be healthy if you're helping somebody else. You want to look good, too. You don't want just the other person to look good. Let your own self look good sometime. Pat your own self on the back and say, I am a wonderful person. I am beautiful. I am amazing. You don't need nobody to tell you that. Don't tear yourself down. Go somewhere sometime and go to the mall and go shop for yourself. That's loving yourself. Put yourself first sometime. That's loving yourself. Encourage yourself. That's loving yourself. Read a good book. Watch a good movie. Buy yourself a new necklace. Buy yourself a new bracelet. Just loving yourself. Yeah, do those type of things for yourself other than putting yourself down. There's a lot of people always put their own self down. Oh, I'm this. Oh, I'm that. Don't do that because you're amazing just the way you are. You don't need 1,000 people to tell you that you are amazing. You know that for yourself. God already told you that you're amazing. So stop tearing yourself down. Stop putting people first all the time because people are not going to put you first. Always remember, people are not going to put you first. So why put them first all the time? God still wants you to love them, but don't put them first all the time. Take care of you. Take care of being healthy for you. Good morning. Hey, good morning, underrated. How are you this morning? Yeah. So before you love other people, make sure you love yourself first. Make sure you do things for yourself. Make sure you're happy with yourself. Don't go around treating everybody like they're queens and kings and you neglecting who you are. A lot of people neglect themselves because they don't like who they are. I love myself. I always love myself. I always put myself first. Yeah, underrated. We got to put ourselves first. Don't put yourself second for people. I don't care who they are. I did that before, so I know how I feel to be last. Nobody not going to put me first. If I put them first, they're not going to put me first. They're going to give. That's all they want you to do is give. But when it's time for you to get back from them, there's nobody around to give back because you already put them first. Don't put people first all the time. Put yourself first. Believe in yourself. Don't tear yourself down. Do something good for yourself. Don't neglect yourself. Mostly people neglect themselves. Neglect smiling. Neglect getting back where they used to be at. I don't put people first anymore because I know how that feels, putting people first, and I'm last all the time. I don't want to finish last. I want to finish first. So for me to finish first, I got to love who I am as a person. Don't say you don't love yourself. Do things for yourself. Just go out to dinner by yourself. Go to the movies. Read a good book. Just do something to please yourself. Stop pleasing everybody else that don't want to please you. People not for you. Always think that. People is not for you all the time. So get somewhere and encourage yourself. If you got to encourage yourself, encourage your own self. You don't have to hear from everybody to know that you're amazing already. Read a book. Read the Bible. Just do something for yourself. Encourage yourself. Love yourself. Be there for others. God didn't say you don't have to be there for others because he wants you to be there for others, but he still wants you to love yourself. He don't want you to give all that you got and you have nothing in return. Nobody not going to give you nothing. Nobody going to love you like you love yourself. You got to always remember that. Nobody is going to love you like you love yourself. You got to put yourself first. You cannot tear yourself down. You can't be foolish for people. I used to be that stuff. I used to give everything I had to somebody. And when it was time for me to get something back, No one was around to give me nothing. They act like I didn't even exist. That's why you have to put yourself first. You got to love who you are. Yep. You get to love yourself more than you love other people because you got to. It's not being selfish. It's just being you. Because people are going to be selfish with you. They want to take from you. But when it's time for you to give, for them to give you something, they're not thinking about you. Nobody's not going to tell you that you're wonderful. You got to tell yourself that you're wonderful. Nobody got to tell you that you're beautiful. You got to tell yourself those things. Nobody's not going to give you no encouraging words. You got to give yourself encouraging words. Nobody's going to tell you nothing about that. Hey, good morning. How are you? Oh, thank you so much, Three Wheels. I hope you got my message this morning. Yeah, ain't nobody going to tell you you're beautiful. You got to tell your own self you're beautiful. You think somebody's going to tell you you look good? Oh, no. You got to tell your own self that you look good. You think somebody's going to praise you and say, oh, my goodness, you're doing wonderful. You're doing the, you got, okay, thank you so much, Three Wheels. You think somebody's going to tell you all these things? No, they're not going to tell you nothing. People are going to downgrade you. That's why I tell you, do not neglect who you are as a person. Don't neglect it. Because if you neglect yourself, you're not loving yourself. God wants you to love yourself. God don't want you to put yourself down. God don't want you to put everybody before you all the time. And you sitting there really looking sad. Nobody's not going to lift you up. If you don't lift yourself up, nobody's going to lift you up. Nobody's not going to be there for you like you there for yourself. Nobody's going to tell you that you're wonderful. Nobody's not going to tell you that you're amazing. But I know one person that's going to tell you that you're amazing, that you're wonderful, and that's God. He's going to tell you that all the time. Hey, sissy, how are you doing this morning, sister? Yeah. So don't neglect yourself for people. Stop putting people ahead of you. You are the team of who you are. I am my own team. I'm not going to put nobody ahead of me because I've been there already. Letting people just get ahead and let them do all this, and I'm still sitting behind, letting everybody do what they got to do, and I'm not doing nothing for myself. I'm not loving myself. I'm not taking care of myself, but I'm taking care of everybody else. But when it's my turn for somebody to take care of me, nobody's not around. That's why I tell you, do not neglect yourself for other people. That's what people want you to do. People here to use you. They want to use you and get what they can get out of you. They're not going to tell you that they love you for real. So many people fake they love you, but don't really love you. That's why I tell you, sisters and brothers, love yourself. Put yourself first. It's not a crime to put yourself first. It's not a crime to go pamper your own self sometime. Go get your toes done. Go get your nails done. Go get your hair done. If you're a man, go get your nice haircut. Go buy that nice suit. Go buy that nice outfit. If you're a woman, just do something for yourself sometime. Stop trying to please everybody. People are not really want for you when you pleasing them. They don't care about what you do for them because they're not going to tell you nothing about what you need to do. They're not going to tell you they love you. They're not going to say even thank you. I give a lot. One thing about me, I give. And you know what? In return, I get zero back. That's bad. Zero back. And you know what? I don't want nothing back. All I want is a simple thank you. That's what I'm trying to say. That's why it's good to just take care of yourself. Because people are not going to tell you thank you. People are not going to tell you you're doing amazing. People are not going to tell you you're wonderful. Nobody is not going to even tell you they love you. When I give people stuff, I like them to say, hey, thank you. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. Oh, you look great today. Oh, this. Nobody's not going to tell you that. Sometimes you have to go pamper yourself. Stop neglecting who you are. Mostly people neglect themselves for other people. Don't do that. That's the wrong thing to do. Don't neglect yourself. Don't do it. Do for you first. Take care of you for self. Because if you can't take care of yourself, nobody else is going to take care of you. You got to understand that. When you're getting older, you got to learn to love yourself. Even when you're young, you got to learn to love yourself. You got to pat your own self on the back and say, hey, you know what? I love myself. Don't tear yourself down. There's a lot of people tear themselves down because they don't like themselves. You got to like yourself. You can't like nobody else. You can't love nobody else if you don't love yourself. How are you going to tell me you love yourself and you don't love everybody else? You can't love everybody else if you don't love yourself. You got to put yourself first. Put yourself on a pedestal. Hey, Amanda, how are you doing, sweetie? Thanks for coming in and thanks for the thumbs up. Awesome. Put yourself on a pedestal sometime. That's what I do. Do something good for yourself. Go take your own self out to dinner. Go buy that outfit. Go to that favorite restaurant that you wanted to go to. Do something for yourself other than doing something for somebody else all the time. Like I said, thank you. I was always a giver. Give everybody everything. And you know what I got in return? Zero. That's why I say, take time out for you. Stop doing everything for everybody else. People are not going to say thank you. People are not going to even say, oh, I love you. They ain't going to say nothing. They're just going to take. So that's why I say, take time out to get to know who you are. Mostly people don't even know who they are because they're so busy giving to the other person. That's why people don't love themselves. That's why people put their own self down. That's why people say they're stupid. I see a lot of women, mostly women, say, I'm so dumb, I'm so stupid, I'm so fat. They don't love who they are. I love everything about me. Size, everything about me. Yes, true, Amanda. You have to love who you are. Don't go tearing yourself down because people like to see you tear yourself down. They like to hear you say you're fat, you're ugly, you're big, you're purple, green, whatever. People like to see you say those type of things. And when you saying those type of things, they're laughing at you. They say that girl crazy or that man crazy. You're not crazy. You're just tearing yourself down because you got low self-esteem. When you have low self-esteem, you don't love yourself. You always tear yourself down. You always put yourself down. You always say mean things about yourself. You never lift yourself up. You always lifting other people up, but you never lift yourself up. You never compliment your own self. Sometimes you have to compliment yourself. I look in the mirror all the time and say, I am a beautiful young lady, middle-aged lady. I am. Yeah, we got to do that, Amanda. Don't wait for somebody to compliment you about who you are. Don't wait for somebody to tell you that they love you. Love yourself. Get confidence back. If you lost confidence, get it back. Get your hair done. Get your nails done. Go buy that outfit that you wanted to get and feel good in it when you buy it. Don't let people tear you down. People are going to tear you down and tell you are horrible looking, you are fat, you are ugly. So what? Don't listen to them. You are amazing. Because you know why you're amazing? God said you're amazing. And you know who else said you're amazing? You said you're amazing. Stop tearing yourself down. Love who you are as an individual. Stop neglecting you for other people. Stop putting everybody first. Are they going to put you first? Absolutely not. They're going to put you last. Are they going to say thank you for you giving them something? No. I have gave people so much stuff, and all I ask for is a simple thank you. Do you think they gave me a simple thank you? Nope. So I decided to do what God told me to do. You got to love yourself, sister. You got to love yourself, brother. You got to put yourself first. Stop putting everybody else first when they're not when they're not caring nothing about you. They don't care nothing about you. So sometimes we got to step back on people and figure out who we are as an individual, as a character, as a person. If you don't understand who you are, nobody else is going to understand who you are. If you're not going to love who you are, nobody else is going to love you. And so what if they don't love you? You better still love who you are. Get up in the morning and say, I love myself. I really love myself. I don't care what's going on in your life. I don't care what happened in your life. Still love yourself. Some days I get all of my family and there's nothing left for me. Wait a minute. Some days I give it, oh, Tracy, I feel like giving you a big old hug. Don't give it all. I used to do that, Tracy. Give all, give all, give all, give all to my family. And let me tell you what I got in return. I bought people, let me tell you something. I bought people cars. Not real new cars, like used cars when they didn't have nephews and stuff. Do you think when I was down and out, ain't that sweet, Amanda? Do you think when I was down and out, would they give me something? Do you think somebody would even give me $1? Do you know what? I cannot even call a family member and ask, hey, you know what? This bill is due. I'll give it back to you when I get paid. Do you think people care about what's going on in your life? That's what I'm trying to say. Stop giving your all to people, Tracy. Don't do it. You got to love who you are. You are amazing, sister. Okay? If nobody going to tell you that, I'm going to tell you that on my channel. You are amazing, sister. Stop giving all you got to people and they don't even respect you. People don't respect who you are. I learned to stop. I used to do just what you do, Tracy. Give it. You're welcome, Tracy. I used to give everybody everything, and neglect who I was. I needed my hair done. Nobody didn't say, "Hey, I get your hair done, girl. You always up." Oh yeah. Don't worry about people. We got to be there for ourselves, but still love people. I didn't say don't love people, but love yourself first. Put yourself first. Stop neglecting who you are. Stop giving all you got to people and you don't get nothing in return. I don't want nothing in return from people when I give them something, but sometimes a sister needs a little help here. You know what I mean? Sometimes I may say, hey, you know what? Hey, nephew, or hey, brother, hey, you got $50 I can use until I get paid next week and I give it back to you. People are not going to look out for you like you look out for them. That's what I'm trying to say. Stop giving your all to people. I did it before. I know how it is. That's why I came up with this topic. You got to love yourself. Put yourself first. Put yourself on a pedestal because nobody else is not going to put you on a pedestal. I put myself on a pedestal every day. I say every day, I am a beautiful lady. I am amazing diva here. Not only amazing diva, I am a Christian diva right here. And I'm going to love who I am as an individual. And I'm going to put myself first. I am not going to beat myself up on what if people don't like me, who don't like me, who likes me. I ain't got time for that. I'm too old for all that mess. That's childish mess. I have grown above that mess. If you're going to like me, you're going to like me. If you don't, you don't. But I'm not going to stop liking who I am. I'm not going to stop loving who I am because you don't like me. Because you don't appreciate me. You have to appreciate who you are as a person. You got to look in the mirror and say, you know what? I appreciate who I am. Nobody never tell me how they appreciate me. I got to say it to myself. I appreciate who I am. I'm going to go buy me a new dress. I'm going to go buy me some new pants, new shoes, whatever. Just appreciate who you are. Stop giving all your stuff to your family. Stop giving all your stuff to your friend. People can give a 2 cents about you in the end. So always put yourself first. Always love yourself. Encourage yourself. If you don't encourage yourself, nobody is not going to encourage yourself. If you don't love yourself, nobody else is going to love you. People may say they love you. Most of the time you can see how fake they are. Fake, just like fake money. You can see how fake people are. Just keep listening to them. Keep listening to them. They'll tell on themselves. You ain't got to say a word. You just got to keep listening to people. Sometimes I just listen to people when they say they love me. I just listen. I say, oh, okay. You got to listen to people sometimes. People are fake just like money is. That's why I got to tell you, just love yourself, sister. Just love yourself, brother. Put your own self on the pedestal. Pat your own self on the back because nobody's not going to do it for you. If you're waiting on somebody to do these things for you, you're going to be waiting the rest of your life because they're not going to do it. Nobody's not going to give you what you give them. Stop giving all you got to people, and what you get in return is zero. Sometimes all I want is a simple thank you, or it's, hey, you know what, Trisha, if you need anything, I'm here for you. I don't never hear that from people. But people always got their hand out for me. You got this today, Trish? And this how they play it off. They say, oh, you look good today. Hey, you got $25 I can borrow? Boy, bye. No, I do not got 25. Now, I used to say, hey, oh, yeah, here. Because I was always a giver. But sometimes God told me, slow down on that giving stuff to everybody all the time. When people are not doing that, not saying thank you to you. God wants us to give, but he wants people to appreciate when you give them stuff. He don't want you always giving and nobody to appreciate you. That's a fool. Don't be a dummy for people. People like you to be dumb. People like you to tear yourself down and say you're not good enough. Don't tear yourself down and say you're not good enough. I used to hear a lot of people say, I'm not good enough for the world. You're good enough for God. Oh, you're welcome, Amanda. You're good enough for God. You don't have to be good enough for everybody else. We're not going to be everybody's cup of tea. We're not going to be everybody's sweet sugar. But guess what? We're God's sweet sugar. We don't have to worry about pleasing the world. So many people worry about pleasing the world other than pleasing who you are as a person. Open your heart up for who you are. Look at yourself sometime. Meditate to yourself and say, you know what? Who am I? Do I really love myself? Sometimes you're going to say, no, you don't love yourself because you don't take time out for you. You're too busy trying to please everybody else. Other than saying, hey, let me go out and eat. Let me go buy that dress. That's why I always please myself. One thing about me, I love clothes. So when I feel like I'm feeling like something ain't right about stuff going on in my life, if I'm giving too much, I like fall back on that and I go buy me something. That's what make me feel good about myself because I'm a clothes person. If it ain't clothes, it's jewelry. I always try to keep myself looking up the part before somebody else. Now before, I used to put them first and leave me last. I spend my last money on them and I'll be looking crazy. I'd be like, oh, I wanted that shirt, but I can't afford it right now because I bought you that. And this is what the person say, aw, I didn't help you out, sister. And you're going to say, aw, what about me? What about little Trisha over here? Are you going to help a sister out? No, because it's all about them. That's why you got to make it all about you sometime. That's why I put myself first. Trisha, you always seem to know just what I need to. Oh, Tracy, I'm so glad I'm here for you, sweetie. Yeah, let it be about you, Tracy. Don't let it be about other people. It's about me. It's about me and God. I ain't worried about nobody. I ain't worried about no family member. I ain't worried about nothing and no friends. It's about me and God. That's it. I put myself first. Every time I get paid, I go buy me a new outfit. I go get my hair done. You'll never see me coming on live stream looking crazy. Now before, I would look crazy, all hair all over my head, pleasing everybody else and putting me last again. Wow, Trisha all last again. She ain't even pleasing herself because she pleasing everybody else again. Here she go again with this stuff not pleasing herself. Not no more. Every week I'm going to get an outfit. I'm like, let me go to the mall and buy me an outfit. Let me go get my hair done. You'll never see me going crazy on here crazy with my hair ain't done. Put yourself first. Love who you are. Nobody not going to love you like you love yourself. Always remember that. I don't care what you say. Nobody not going to love you like you love yourself. You better take time out and pamper who you are. Stop neglecting you because that can cause illness down the line. Because if you're not taking care of yourself, you're going to get sick. You're going to get really, really sick. Sometimes you get sick and tired of being sick and tired. So that was wrong with me. I was so tired of being tired. So I stopped doing so much for people because they wasn't going to do nothing for me. Nobody wasn't caring about me like I cared about them. They said they care about me, but every time I talk to them, it's always about, hey, what you got to give me today? Hey, can you buy me this today? Hey, you act like I'm the bank. I'm not nobody's bank. I'm my own bank. I'm not nobody. I'm not rich. How you going to tell me what I got to give you other than say, hey, how you doing today? Hey, give me a hug. Oh, I love you today. What you looking like? Oh, girl, you look good. None of that. Always giving. I'm not going to be doing that. Don't you guys do that. Put yourself up on a pedestal and say, I'm a queen. I'm God's queen. If nobody else think you're a queen or king, you God think you're a queen or king. Don't try to get notification from these crazy folks on live stream or wherever you're trying to get notification in the world because they ain't going to tell you nothing. They're going to hurt your feelings. They're not going to tell you they love you. That's why it's good to love yourself. People may fake the funk like they always do. Oh, I love you. Oh, how much you got to give me? Bye, Felicia. Don't listen to that. You got to do what you got to do to please yourself. If it's by buying yourself something expensive, do that. Stop giving your all to family. Stop giving your all to friends. Stop giving your all anyways. Give your all to yourself. Give your all to God. If you want to give something to somebody, give it to God. People don't appreciate you. And it's bad to say, and it's sad to say we got to love ourselves first before we love anybody else because folks ain't listening to us. Folks ain't caring about us. Folks tell you this, folks tell you stuff that they want you to hear. But people ain't thinking about you for real, for real. People not. And I learned to acknowledge that. I learned to understand that, you know what, love don't love nobody. It doesn't. Yes, it's very sad, Amanda. I've always been a very, very sad person when it comes to my family because I always would put them first before me. I would give them everything just to please them, to make them happy. And on the other, in the inside, I was crying out for help, saying, who's going to love me like I love you? But you know, it was in my eyes, just tearful. Because I was so much giving my family. It was my family. This is the reason why I came up with this topic today. Put yourself first. Love yourself always. But I would give my family this. I would give my family. I would go. Let me say something. I would go broke for my family to please them. And sometimes I sat back and I was crying out in the inside. Just I was crying out for help. But nobody seemed like they could listen. Sometimes you cry out inside and nobody seemed to listen to you crying out for help. Nobody was there to listen to me, and I was crying, but I was crying in the inside. It wasn't showing on the outside. So one day I sat here in my house, said, you know what, it's enough is enough. Sometimes we have to say enough is enough, because enough is enough. Sometimes you got to put yourself first and say, you know what, I done cried my last cry. I'm not going to cry no more. I'm going to hold my head up high, because I done too much. I done did all I can do. I don't have no more to give. Nobody not going to give me nothing. So I sat back and I thought about it. And I said to myself, you know what? I got to start loving myself. Hey, good morning, Frank. How are you? Thanks for being here. Yeah. So I had to say to myself, I got to love myself. I got to put myself first. Stop putting other people first, because nobody's not going to love me. So I put my family to the side. I'm glad you're doing awesome. I put my family to the side and I started loving who I was as a person. So now I love myself. I didn't always love myself. That's why, guys, I try to tell you, I didn't love myself. And everybody say, oh, you look so nice and all that. I just didn't love myself. I didn't take care of my face. I didn't take care of my hair. I didn't take care of nothing about me. I just didn't love myself, because I was just so much giving. And when it was time for me to give something back for my family, they didn't give me nothing. I was like, why is I'm giving everybody everything and they're not giving me nothing? What is going on here? Every time they would see me, they wanted me to give them. They never say, oh, Trisha, you need a hug. I love you. I love you, cuz. I love you, sweetheart. I never got a hug. And sometimes a person that doesn't love themselves, sometimes all they need is a hug. Sometimes reassurance, saying that, you know what, you're doing amazing. You're a wonderful person. Don't ever forget that. Sometimes you need to hear that from a family member. Sometimes you need to hear that from a friend. Somebody that call themselves your friend. Sometimes you need to hear these things. Yeah, I know the feeling. Frank, sometimes you just need to hear these things, that somebody loves you. I never heard that from people, family members, and I was like, wow. But I'm so busy trying to please them, giving them all I got. I would get paycheck. I would get paid, honey child, and neglect some of the stuff that I needed to do at home for my family. But do you think I got a simple thank you? But do you think I can call my family and say, hey, you got $50 I can borrow until I get paid next week? Half of them don't want to even answer the phone when you call. But I always was the type of person to give, so that my family members always came to me for the money, because I'm the one who had the money, so I always, gave them. But when it was my time that I needed something, I didn't have nobody around to help me. Why I'm going through this situation, neglecting who I was, looking in the mirror and saying, I'm so stupid. I would say in the mirror, I'm so dumb. I'm just doing all this stuff for people. Never call yourself dumb. Don't never call yourself stupid. But these are the things that I felt, because I gave all I gave. But when I wanted something in return, nobody was there for me. Nobody was there to pick me up when I fell down. I have to pick my own self up. I didn't have no, how you have to have somebody, like when you fall, you didn't have that person. I don't know how I can say it. You didn't have that backbone that you can fall onto. There's always a backbone person that you can fall onto when you're living, when you fall short. I don't have that. I got to just worry about me, keeping me right. Because my mother is my backbone, but I don't want to bother my mother for stuff. But I have siblings. I can't call on them and say, hey, you know what? I'm falling short a little bit here. I give it back to you next one. Do you think I can call on them and tell them that? Half of them don't even answer the phone. That's what I'm trying to say. Just put yourself first. Stop putting people first. People are not thinking about you. Stop neglecting yourself for people. Stop giving all you got for people. People ain't worried about what you give them, because all they're doing is going to use you. Like my family did me. They used me. Nobody wasn't there for me to help me out. Nobody encouraged me to say, hey, you're doing an amazing job. Hey, you keep that. Don't worry about that. Nobody didn't send me a Christmas gift. But I sent all my Christmas gifts. I went broke sending everything to everybody. But do you think somebody sent me a Christmas gift? Not even a card. But I loved them. I put them first. Not no more. Your sister's first right now. If they don't understand that, oh well. They got to do them because I'm doing me and God. I'm not worrying about the next person anymore. I'm too busy. I'm too busy trying to serve God and trying to live the right way other than trying to please everybody. We can't please everybody because people don't love us. And you got to understand that. Sometimes you got to look back and take a look at your life and see if your life is right. Sometimes you got to stop and say, hey, you know what? I might be neglecting who I am as a person. I might be doing too much for that person. Am I doing right, God? Am I doing too much for that people? And they're not giving me nothing, God. Am I doing the right stuff? Sometimes you're not doing the right stuff. Wake up and smell the coffee, people. Stop worrying about what people do. Stop worrying about if they don't love you. Just love yourself. Put yourself on a pedestal. Go buy you something nice. Please your own self. Stop giving everything to people. Stop giving your last to people like I used to do. I gave everybody everything, and I was left down to zero. And do you think when it was my time to get something, do you think they were there for me? Absolutely not. People are not going to be there for you. People are going to leave you high and dry. And when they leave you high and dry, that goes to family, everybody. They're going to laugh at you. So stop doing that. Always forgive yourself. If you did something wrong and you think that you need to forgive, just forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. That's one thing. One of the tips of loving yourself. Forgive yourself. Who you are, whatever you did to whoever, whatever you did to yourself, forgive yourself. Some people beat themselves up about who they are. They stop loving themselves because they don't think people love them. Don't worry about people don't love you. Worry about who you should be worrying about who love you is God. We shouldn't worry about no other people. Another thing, you need to appreciate yourself. Mostly people don't appreciate themselves. They appreciate other people, but they're leaving themselves out. Always appreciate who you are as a person, as an individual. Say, you know what, I appreciate me. I always say to myself, I thank God that I am living. Mostly people want to be dead. They don't even want to be living. Always appreciate that you're living. Always respect that you're living. Next thing, stop neglecting yourself. Look in the mirror and say, you know what, I'm not going to neglect myself no more for other people. I'm going to put myself first this time. I mean, I used to do this all the time. Just let me put myself, hey, Cena, how are you? Thanks for coming in this morning. Yeah. Another thing you need to do, start smiling more. Say, hey, you know, I'm going to smile. Leave that frown alone. Smile. Smile through the sadness. Say, I am going to love myself for real this time. I used to say I love myself all the time. Then I got back down to the same crazy stuff again. Didn't love myself again. Stop doing that to yourself. Stop beating yourself up. People are out for themselves, not other people these days. Every person for them. Everybody's from themselves, Frank. Let me tell you something. If I give somebody something today, they're going to take it. They're not going to say they're not going to take it. Especially a family. It's just got out of the pool. It's so hot here. Oh, wow, did you? What time is it there, Cena? Yeah. So don't worry about trying to please everybody all the time. Just pamper yourself. Celebrate your success. What I mean by celebrating your success, when you do something and you're proud of what you do, celebrate it. If you hit a milestone, even on YouTube, if you got another 20 subscribers or whatever, celebrate it. Nobody else gonna tell you you're doing great. If you got a little bit more thumbs up than you used to, celebrate it. Do you think somebody's gonna say, oh, celebrate stuff like that? Pamper yourself. Go to the movies. Go get your nails done if you're a woman. Go get your fingernails done if you're a woman. If you're a man, go get your nice haircut. Go buy that nice suit. Groom yourself up. You ain't got to have nobody around you to groom yourself up. Do it for yourself. Do these things, people. It's 1:19 in the morning. It's 1:19 in the noon. Okay, 1:19 p.m. Okay, it's 20 after 7 here. 20 after 7 here, Cena. Thanks for coming in, Cena. They would take it, but then throw it in your face. Right. They would take it and throw it in your face. So that's why I'm trying to say, please yourself, buy you something. When I feel down and out, and when I feel that, that I'm not loved, because I don't feel love from my family. Believe me or not, I do not. I feel love from my mother. I feel love for my sister. I have 4 brothers, like I said in my little thing I did the other day. I have 4 brothers. My brothers ain't worth 5 pennies. I'm just gonna keep it real here on live stream. But my sister, she's amazing. I can call her today and ask her for something. She will give it to me. But my brothers, I can't call them. But if I call them and say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna give y'all some money today as soon as I get all this money. Do you think you think they're gonna turn it down? No. So it's sad that you don't have nobody to turn to when you need somebody. But people would throw stuff in your face though all the time though. But yeah. When I give people stuff, I don't throw it in their face and say, I gave you this. I just let it go. Because God know my heart. He knows that I'm a giving person. But like I said, I'm going to stop doing that so much and take time out and pamper myself. Go get my hair done. Go get my nails done. Even though I don't wear nails on my fingernails. I do not like nails, fingernails. I'm just a natural lady right over here. It's okay if you do it. If that's what you do, go get your nails done. Yeah, so I would go get my nails polished or get my hair done. Like I said, I'm a big believer in keeping my hair up. That's one thing that I do. Even though I be stressed out about something, I still take the time out to go get my hair done, because people stress you out. People make you not love yourself, but don't let people make you not love who you are as a person. People make you get in that type of funky mode, like, hey, you know what? Why am I here? Don't ever ask why you're here. Just love who you are and love why you're here. Hi, me and my kids. Thanks for coming in, sweetie. Yeah, you have to love yourself. You have to put yourself on the pedestal. Let me tell you something. I used to put myself way down here, and I always gave everybody. Right now, I put myself up here. I'm up here now. I ain't down there no more. I'm up here. And I encourage my own self. I say to myself every day, I am beautiful, middle-aged woman. And I'm like, you got to put yourself up here. Stop putting yourself down there. Put yourself up here. Encourage yourself a little bit more. Say, I am a beautiful young man. I am a handsome young man. I'm a beautiful woman. Smile sometime. If you don't smile enough, smile. Smile through the hurt. Smile through the pain. Smile through the people that want you to fail. But just don't forget to love yourself. Don't forget these words. Love yourself. Stop putting everybody before who you are. You are amazing. So how are you doing, me and my kids? Thank you for being here, my sweet little daughter. I'm going to call her my daughter because I'm old enough to be her mom. I'm quite sure I am. So that's my little daughter. I know she got a lot of mommies on here, but I'm going to be another mommy to her because I love her. They will take it, but the one in your face. Okay, Frank said that, especially if y'all are not getting along. Right, Frank. Especially when you're not getting along. So love yourself. Be good to yourself. Be happy that you're living. Don't ever say, I hate that I'm living. I see a lot of people say that. I see a lot of people say they don't love themselves because other people make them feel that way. Don't let other people make you feel that you don't love yourself. Let me tell you something. I don't care what people say about me, how people feel about me. I'm going to love who I am as a person. Because if I don't love myself, I can't love you guys. If I don't love myself, I must don't love God. So I got to love myself first. Love yourself first. Put yourself first. And then worry about other people later. Stop giving all your stuff to people and you get nothing in return. Not even a simple thank you. If I give a person something, let me say that again. If I give a person something, I don't want nothing in return. All I want is a simple, thank you, Trisha. You are amazing. You are wonderful. Thank you. You didn't have to do it, but you did. That's what I want. I'm not expecting nothing back, but if you want to give me something back, I'm going to say thank you to you too. I don't expect nothing back for people. I just want people to be real when they say stuff to me. If you really love me, mean it. Don't say you love somebody and you really don't love them. I'm not a fake person. I love people. I always did. And I love myself too. Just because you love people, you got to love yourself too. Don't forget about who you are. So many people forget about them because they're too busy loving the other person. Put you first. Do stuff for you first. Go get that nice outfit for you first. Go buy that piece of jewelry for you first. Go get your hair first. Don't worry about nothing. Oh, thank you so much, Tracy. So are you. So are you. You are amazing. Yeah. Put yourself first. Put yourself on a pedestal. Say to yourself, I am a queen. Say to yourself, I am a king. I'm going to do what God wants me to do. I'm not going to worry about the next person, what they're doing. I'm worried about what I'm doing. I'm not worried about pleasing them no more because they're not going to please me. So I got to please myself. You got to say that sometime to yourself because nobody's not going to care about what you do. They don't care. People don't care. I sit back and think about my life sometime, see where is it going. Is I'm succeeding? Is things working out? Hello, Monica. How are you? Make sure you thumbs up the live stream. Thank you so much. See that? There you go. Thumbs up the live stream. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thank you so much, Monica. How are you doing this morning? If it's morning there, thank you for coming in. Yeah, how you doing this morning? Yeah. So yeah, just love yourself. Put yourself on a pedestal. Say that I'm gonna love myself. Stop neglecting who you are as a person. Don't say, I hate myself. I'm doing well. Thanks for, what about you? I'm doing awesome, Monica. Thank you for coming to the live stream. You're always welcome here. Yeah, you're always welcome. And I'm doing awesome. Yeah. So always be kind to yourself. Mostly people are not even kind to themselves. They always got mean words to say to themselves. Oh, I'm ugly. Oh, I'm fat. I'm yucky. I see a lot of people say that about themselves. Stop beating yourself up. You're amazing. You're not ugly. You're not fat. You who you are. If you don't love yourself, how can you love God? If you say you hate yourself, you must hate God. Don't say you hate yourself. God made all of us different. God made all of us wonderful. God made all of us amazing. So you got to love yourself. You got to take accountable for yourself. You got to look in the mirror and say, I love myself. Stop giving all your stuff to people. Yes, people are going to take that. If you're going to give them all your stuff, they're going to take it. Stop being crazy for people. Say to myself, I'm going to do what I got to do for myself. Stop going broke for people. So many people give all they got to people and they broke in the end. Oh, I don't have nothing to give. You don't have nothing to give. But do you think that person that you gave all that stuff to going to give you something? Zero. Absolutely not. They're not going to give you anything. So stop trying to please everybody. Please you. Stop neglecting you. Trisha's not going to neglect her no more. I used to. I used to give everything to everybody and crying in the inside because I need. Nobody's not going to say, well, Trisha, I'll give you the. Do you think people are going to say that to me? Do you think people are going to say that to you? They're not going to say nothing to you because they want you to fail. They want you to give all you got. They want you to feel bad about who you are as a person. They don't want you to put yourself at the top of the pedestal. They don't want you to say that you're a queen or you're a king. They don't want you to say that. I always say I am a queen. I'm Queen Trisha. And I like being Queen Trisha. I like me. Because if you don't like yourself, nobody's not going to like you. So don't worry about the haters. Don't worry about the people that doesn't believe in you. Because guess what? You have to believe in yourself. Don't worry about people that put you down. Lift your own self up. You don't need them to lift you up. Lift your own self up. You don't need them to encourage you. Encourage your own self. You don't need to smile because they say smile. Smile because you want to smile. Don't worry about what other people say about you or how they feel about you. You got to please yourself, sister. You have to please yourself, brother. You have to love yourself, sister. You have to love yourself, brother. These are encouraging words that I tell you guys on my live stream. Sometimes you have to encourage your own self. Do something to pamper yourself. Do something to make yourself feel good. If it's watching a movie by yourself, if it's buying that favorite food, do it. Don't say I ain't gonna do it because I don't feel good about myself. You better always feel good about yourself. I don't care what you look like. I don't care what people take you as. You know how you are. Be good to yourself. Love who you are. Smile every day. I don't care if you're having a bad day. Smile through the bad days. I don't care what's going on in your life. Still smile. Lift yourself up. Nobody's not going to lift you up. Stop waiting on people to lift you up. Stop waiting on people to lift your spirits up. If you're going to wait on somebody to lift your spirits up, guess what? They're never going to lift your spirits up. You're going to have to do that on your own, sweetheart. I used to wait on people to give me notification, especially my family, saying that I'm doing great. I already knew I was doing great, but I always waited on them to tell me, oh yeah, you're doing great. Go ahead and continue on doing it. They're not God. Are they God? They're just regular people. If you're doing something wrong, God will let you know you're doing something wrong. You got to continue on living. Don't stop fixing yourself up. If you're a beautiful person, if you don't feel you're not beautiful, go get something done to yourself. Go get a facial or something. Anything to lift yourself up. People are not going to lift you up. Yeah, they're not going to lift you up. They're not, Monica. So we got to lift our own self up. We got to do stuff that pleases us. If you wait on people to give you notification, they're not. Go get something done. Go get a facial. Go get your nails done. Go buy that outfit. Go get a fine piece of jewelry that's expensive, that you used to spend your money on your family all the time or a friend all the time. Do something for you. And watch how your family get mad because you're doing something for you. Nobody don't want you to do great. They want you to fail. But you as an individual got to say, you know what? I'm going to lift myself up. I'm going to be the best I can be because God said I am wonderful. I am amazing. And you got to say it too. God already know you're wonderful and amazing. But if you don't believe in yourself, you can always down yourself as a person. Oh, I'm stupid. Oh, I'm ugly. I hear people say it all the time. I'm telling you stuff that I have already experienced through other people. Thank you so much, me and my kids. You're amazing. Yeah, I'm experiencing what I hear from other people. I work with kids like this saying these type of things. Hold on, let me go get my charger before the phone died. Hold on a second. And sometimes we got to do what we got to do ourselves. We can't wait on the world to please us because the world is not going to please us. You got to understand that. So if you're waiting on somebody to get notification from people here on earth, guess what? You're going to be waiting the rest of your life. So don't wait to get notification from people. Hey, good morning, me and Mr. IS. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, thanks for coming in. I'm happy to see you. So when people say they love you, love yourself first. Stop giving everything to people. Stop giving it all to people. I used to be the type of person just give everything I had to people. Everything. They had everything. And when it was time for people to give me something, they never gave me nothing. I was always by myself. I was always the person to give all the time. Always was people just please everybody. Nobody pleased me. Nobody wasn't giving me nothing. They would just had their hand out. Mostly family members had their hands out. I wasn't loving me as a person. I always was quiet outside. And hello, me and my kids. Hope you are doing well. Oh yeah. I always would cry out in the inside. It was never outside about me wondering why I'm giving everybody everything and they wasn't giving me nothing in return. I always was sad all the time because my family made me feel that way. So I stopped loving who I was as a person. That's why I tell you guys to love yourself. I didn't love myself. I took care of myself as grooming, taking care of my body and all that, but I just stopped just buying clothes for myself because I love clothes. I stopped doing all that because I wanted to please my family. Not no more. I'm pleasing me. So I used to do all this stuff, and I used to cry sometimes to myself. I was like, wow, I'm doing all this stuff for my family. I said, I wonder if do I exist with them? So I learned, to take time out for me. I bought my nephew a car and stuff before. It was like a used car. It wasn't a real car, new car, but it was a used car. I bought him a nice car because that was his first car. Do you think he even said thank you? This was like a couple of months ago. Well, maybe like 6 months ago. Do you think he even said thank you? Took the car and acted like I didn't even like I was invisible when he got it. That's what I'm trying to say. No, he didn't say it, friend. He didn't say anything. He just took the car. That's what I'm trying to say. I bought my family. I bought my family jewelry. I bought my family everything. And do you think they said thank you? No. Nobody cares about you. That's what I'm trying to say. Stop putting your family on a pedestal. Stop putting people on pedestal because they're not gonna tell you nothing you need to know. People are going to leave you high and dry. People are going to talk about you. People are going to make you feel like you're miserable. People are going to make you feel like you're nobody. So half of my family make me feel like I'm nobody. I gave and gave and gave and gave and gave. But in the end, I'm going to always win because you know what? I am somebody. I am wonderful. I am beautiful. I am an amazing person. I don't need no notification from them to tell me that. I got to love myself before I love any of you guys. If I don't love myself, I can't love you guys. So I'm going to put myself first this time, okay? This time around, I'm going to put myself first. I'm not going to put nobody else's first. As long as I'm doing what God wants me to do, loving everybody, but I'm going to put myself first when loving me first. I'm going to do what I got to do. As long as I'm doing me and doing God, that's all that matters. I ain't got to worry about doing you anymore because I'm doing God. I did you already, and that didn't work because I didn't get nothing in return when I did you because you wasn't doing me back. You was just taking, but I was just giving. So I didn't love myself because I wanted to be appreciated. So I gave you everything I had, and I didn't get nothing in return. No more of that. The nutritious right here. I'm going to put me first. I'm going to put me on that pedestal. I'm going to say to myself, I am an amazing woman. I am a beautiful woman, and I'm going to do what pleases me and what pleases God too in advance. You know, we got to do that sometime. I understand what you're saying. I was like that. I always put everyone first and made sure they had, and I was the one who suffered. I was the black sheep. Oh my goodness. Let me finish. Oh, no one did nothing for me or even thought of me. Miss Diaz, that's what I feel. I am the black sheep of the family. And every time I tell my mother that, she said, oh no, I am the black sheep of the family. I'm the sweetest person in the family, but the black sheep is always the sweetest person in the family, always the black sheep in the family. They the ones don't get noticed. I have 4 brothers and 1 sister. Do you think out of all my family, all the brothers I got, siblings I got, I talk to one of them, and that's my sister. Me and my sister's very, very close. She's a little bit older than I am, but we're really, really close. We talk every day about stuff, and I tell her about my life, and you know, she tell me stop giving them everything. I used to give my brothers everything. They used to come to me for everything, like I was the breadwinner. I ain't no breadwinner. I'm just a regular person, sister. I'm just a regular person, brother. But when I needed something, do you think I got anything from them? Absolutely not. They wouldn't even pick up the phone and call me. It's bad. Hi, Nisi. How are you? Thanks for coming in. How you doing, Nisi Poo? I had a family member tell me why I don't call them, but I was thinking why I haven't called me. It's 2 ways to use it. Frank, say it again. I'm doing good also. Damo, I'm just here, niece. I'm just spreading the word like I'm telling them about make sure you love yourself, put yourself first. Stop putting other people first. Frank, that's bad. Stop putting other people first. I always would put people first, and I always got the raw end of the deal. I always been the type of person to give. If I see you in need or something, and I never got a simple thank you. You know, when I give people stuff, all I want is a simple thank you. I don't want your money. I don't want what you got to. Yes, loving ourselves first. Don't make yourself feel right. Yeah. So I just learned to love myself. Yes, she told me that. Oh wow, that's crazy, Frank. Yeah. So yeah, we got to love ourselves, and God wants us to love one another. But always love yourself. Don't say you don't love yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Don't say you're ugly. Don't say you're fat because other people saying that about you. Don't listen to what other people say. Don't neglect you as a person. Don't neglect who you are. I've neglected myself. I was the type of person like to get my hair done. I neglected my hair for other people. I was the type of person that like to buy clothes. I'm still that way today. But I stopped buying stuff just to please my family, just to please somebody else. I put myself back. Other than I should have put myself forward. That's the person I was. I'm not like that no more, though. I would never do that. Yes, so true. I'm the drama-free one, and everyone else is drama. But I get no love. Also, growing up, I was black sheep to my mother's side because I am half Hispanic, but my grandmother was racist. Was she? Oh my goodness, Miss Diaz. Oh, Miss Diaz. So sorry to hear that. Well, I'm the black sheep of the family. I'm the nicest person out of all of my family members. But I tell my sister all the time, I say I'm the black sheep of the family. She say, no, you're not. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I am. You know, let me tell you something. Growing up, you know what type of person you are. You know if you're a black sheep of the family. You know how you feel. You feel empty. Hey, good morning, gossip girl. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Make sure you thumbs up the line if you have not for your sister over here. Yeah. So I knew I was a black sheep of the family. Nobody didn't have to tell me that. I already knew it. So most of the time, when you become a black sheep of the family, you don't love yourself. So I really didn't love myself because I always felt a little black spot in the background. You know, like it's a bunch of people partying around you, and you always that little black dot in the background somewhere. Everybody having fun, and you just back there. So I didn't love myself back then. I grew up not loving myself, and I didn't have no confidence in myself. I just stopped having confidence. I just stopped doing stuff for myself. I just was do stuff for people to please them, for them to like me. Today, not. But these are things that I used to do for people to like me. I would give them all that I got for them to like me. When I was growing up, everybody when we go to parties and graduations and stuff, I always would stand back because everybody would hug everybody else, and I always felt left out. I always get the hug at the last. I was the last person to get the hug. Everybody, oh yeah, you're doing good. And then I'm sitting, little old me. Exactly, I was the same. What's your life? Life, Nisi, I'm the same way. I would stand back in a crowd, and you wouldn't think I was the black sheep of the family. Everybody, when they're talking, they say you wouldn't. Girl, I was the black sheep of the family. I would stand back in the crowd while everybody doing stuff. Nobody would never give me a hug. But I would get the hug, but I would get the hug last. You know what I mean? I would get the hug last while everybody got it. I mean, it'd be like 30 people. And then, they'd be like, oh, I forgot about you. Yeah, you forgot about me because I'm the black sheep of the family. That's why you forgot about me. Say it. Don't try to act like I'm not. I was. Oh, Donald, you was the same way. See, some of the family, I am the black sheep of the family. Everybody is real busy. But you should never be the black sheep of the family. People should call Frank and say, hey, how you doing sometime. But I was always growing up. I noticed that I was a black sheep of the family at the age of 10. I remember my life all the way back from the age 10. I knew that something was special about me. I was a black sheep of the family. That's where I finally figured it out. Yeah. My family used me and doped me and ran away. They left me to suffer, but God said, really, gosh, I'm so sorry to hear that. See how family do you? But they want me to be there for you. But you know what? I'm not there for family anymore. I'm going to be there. That's why I try to tell you guys just to love yourself, because I was the black sheep of the family, and I know how that is. Yeah, they don't, Frank. I know how it is to be the black sheep of the family. I know how it is to be not loved by people. I wasn't loved by people at all. Well, not by people, by my family. People loved me. I was always a lovable person. It's just when I went to people, family function, I always was a little black dot in the background. Everybody else is giving everybody else a hug. I was the last person out of 40-some people. Oh, this is what they say. Oh, I forgot about you. They always forgot about me. My mom hates me because I'm black. Oh, don't worry about that gossip. You're amazing. Girl, don't worry about it. Hey, good morning, sissy eaters. There go my little sister from another mother. How you doing this morning, my love? Yeah. So I was the black sheep of the family. I learned to deal with it, but I always said when I have kids, I don't want my kids to feel that type of way. And my mother always say, oh, I'm the black sheep of the family. Believe me when I say it, I'm the black sheep of the family. I always felt that way. I already know I am. So I just fell back on my family. But I always said when I have kids, I'm gonna make sure my kids are not the black sheep of the family. I'm gonna treat all my kids right. I'm gonna make everybody come together as one. Don't do that, I figured it out. I was a black sheep. When I was 8 years old, I had to grow up at an early age because my mother didn't care and my father worked 24/7 too. Oh, Miss Diaz, I wish I can give you a hug through the phone too. So was I. But my mother loved me. Me and my mother talked, we're best friends. But I was a daddy's girl though. But I love my mom. Me and my mom was real close too. But I was a daddy's girl, and it hurted my heart when he died because he held the glue together. You know how people keep stuff together. He kept the family together. But once he died, it seemed like everybody. Oh, I care about you, gossip. Don't say that. I care about you. Nobody didn't care about me. None of my family still don't care about me. They don't. And I smiled about it now. At first, I used to cry about it. A couple of years ago, I used to cry about it. That's why I said, I started saying to myself, after my mother and grandmother died, I don't really hear from some of my family matter at all. Well, that's why I am. After my father died, Frank, I kind of like died with him because he kind of like, I mean, I'm here, but I kind of like, yeah, we do care about you, gossip. When my father died, I kind of like died with him. Not died, but just died. My heart died because he the one kept me going. He the one said, hey, hey, y'all better stop doing that. We got to love each other here. He used to say these things. But once he died, everybody just started falling apart. So that's why I say when he died, I died too. Kind of died too. I mean, my heart is with him too because, I mean, I kind of like died a little bit too. Not in the presence, but my heart kind of died with his. But anyway, yeah. So I learned to put myself first now, put myself on a pedestal because nobody's not gonna love you the way you love you. I don't care about being the black sheep of the family, not no more because I'm a grown woman now. I don't care about them, and I can care less if they care about me. That's why I try to say you got to not neglect yourself as a person. You got to put yourself first. I don't care what people say. Put yourself first. That's why I love Dr. Wisdom. She is very good to me. In school, she pays me my school fee. Wow, that's amazing, gossip. How old are you, gossip? I thought you was a grown woman. Oh my goodness, how old are you, gossip? Yeah, so always oh, there go my girl. Hey, Muffy. Hey, Muffy. Hey, sis, how are you? Thanks for coming in. I know my Muffy was gonna come in sooner or later. Yeah. So I always felt like I was the black sheep of the family. No one to love me. Nobody to tell me they love me. I never got nobody. I never told nobody. Oh, I know you here. I'm glad you're here. Are you 26? Oh, oh, gossip. I love you though. So, and I mean it too. I'm not gonna say I love you. Don't mean it because if I don't love you, I'd be like, you're not really my cup of tea. But I love everybody. That's just who I am. But yeah, I always felt like I was always felt alone. Even growing up, I felt alone. I always feel like nobody cared. Hey, Brandon, how are you doing? Make sure you thumbs up the live stream for your sister, Brandon. Right, I never used to love myself because my family never cared about me, and I got left on the street. Oh my goodness, Niecy. Oh, I wish I can give you a hug now. Oh, don't make me cry. I wish I can give you a hug now. That's sad. Thumbs up the live stream, Brandon, for your sister. You did thumbs up. I'm watching my thumbs up here. Oh my goodness. Nephew, Niecey. Oh, niece. I have one of my cousins who wants to be around other family members other than care about, too busy to pick up the phone or hang up. Oh, Frank, I'm so sorry to hear that too. I'm introverted. Are you, Muffy? Muffy, hey, Damo, yes. Miss Dias. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I was always the black sheep of my family, and I always didn't feel love. That's why when I was growing up, I just give everybody stuff so I can feel love. I would give everybody my last just to feel love because I didn't feel love. I felt like nobody did love me, and it was because of my family made me feel this way. So I started growing up like that. So I started giving everybody everything, and I would put myself last. I would give everybody everything. They had it all, and I just didn't love myself no more. And I said, you know what? And I would look in the mirror sometimes. I say, ugh, I am so ugly. And people and my family members would laugh when I say that. Oh yeah, why you say that, girl? Stop saying that. And then they be looking all pretty. I just didn't want to do nothing for myself because I felt not loved. So when you feel not loved, you don't feel pretty about yourself. You don't feel nothing. It breaks my heart every day. But I leave it to God. Me too, Frank. It breaks my heart every day. It breaks my heart to know that I'm in Atlanta by myself. That's what made me introverted. My family Constantly. Yeah, me too. Yeah, that's what caused me to be that way too, Muffy. So I had to learn later on in life that I gotta put myself first. I gotta stop this mess. I gotta stop this nonsense. So I grew up from 10 years old till now saying that, I didn't love myself, and I would always say, oh, I look so dumb, and I would call myself stuff like that. So I say I'm so stupid looking, but not now, but like a couple years ago. I mean, still recently, but it was a couple years ago. I was like, ugh, I can't. I said, oh, I am so fat. I am so ugly. I would say these things because growing up, this is the stuff that I got. So I got this stuff in my head thinking about it. So I would say, you're beautiful inside. Oh, thank you so much, little sis. I used to say that too. Oh, did you, Niecy? I used to say, but I'm okay now. I thank God to give me a friend that is the best wisdom. Oh, that's amazing. So I used to say to myself, oh, yep, oh, Nisi. Okay, I used to say to myself, I say, I'm so stupid looking, so fat. I say, ew. I should say these things to myself because it comes from your family. If something going on, and when you grow up and you still thinking this, it comes from your childhood usually. Somebody didn't do you right. Somebody didn't love you correctly. So I try to love my kids all right. I don't want them to feel like I used to feel. I don't want people to say, well, I feel like I'm the black sheep of the family. I don't want that. I know how I feel to be the black sheep of the family because let me tell you something. I'm the number one fan of it, okay? Black sheep of the family right here. The one. That's why I want to tell you guys something. Do you always notice that I always wear black? That's what my heart always felt like. I love myself and beautiful. Yeah, you got to love yourself now, of course. I love myself too. But I always wore black when I was younger because I didn't love myself at all. And now today, I still find myself wearing black. As you notice in all my videos, I got on something black because I grew up wearing black. As I said, I always felt like the little black spot in the background. Nobody didn't love me. So that's why I wore black. And I still wear it today. But I love myself now. Oh, no. But I'm just saying, it followed me as I grew up as into an adult. I still wore black. I wore black all the time. I can show you pictures. Every picture that I had on was black. Black is not my favorite color. Hold on. Black is not my favorite color. But I grew up wearing black because I felt so empty inside. So I always wore black. I felt like the little black circle. So I told my mother, I say, I'm gonna start wearing black all the time. This was when I was about 11 or 12 years old. I said, I'm gonna get to you guys' message. I said, I'm gonna just wear black all the time because I feel like I'm the black sheep of the family anyway. So I started wearing black all the time. Wore black all the time. And I was a little black spot in the background. So as you notice, you see me in black. If you look at my videos, every video I have on something black. Not the same shirt, but something black because sometimes the things that used to go on in your life a long time ago, it affects your as you get to be adult. So I still wear black, but I love myself now. But I always wore black from the age 10 on down because I felt like the black sheep of the family. So I told my mother I'm gonna wear black all the time. So I still do it till today. But I love myself now. I always encourage myself. I buy me something every day. I keep my hair up. I keep polish my own nails because I don't like fake nails. I don't like nothing fake about nothing. And so I go and encourage myself. I buy me an outfit every week. So I encourage myself. But I didn't do it at first. So that's why I wore black. So let's get back to your question. I used to wear all black clothes. Did you, Nisi? See, that's what I do now. And I still do it. But it's nothing wrong with it now. It's just that this was the mind frame I had to wear black because I felt like a black sheep of the family. So if you look back at my videos, you'll see me in black. You'll see me in another color sometime, but this is not my favorite color, black, but that's my mind frame I had from a long time ago. So I wore black all the time. When I go in the store, my daughter always say, why do you wear black clothes all the time? I say, I like wearing black stuff. But it's just a mind frame from back in the day, But I'm going away from that though. Let me get on family and they completely leave you alone. Okay, that's why I only had one child to give all the attention to. I didn't get. Oh, Muffy, love you, Muffy. I used to wear black. Wow, Niecy. That's why when I turned 11, I fell in love with the wrong arms and the older man and got abused at night. Oh, wow, Miss Diaz. I'm sorry to hear that, Miss Diaz. I'm going to hug you through the phone, too. Hug you through the phone, too, my feet. Hug you through the phone, Frank. Hug you through the phone, Tracy. I'm going to hug all you guys. How about that? Gossip, I'm going to hug you through the phone, too, girl. I'm going to hug you through the phone, Nisi Damo, because you need it, too. We should forgive them. I do forgive gossip. If I didn't forgive people, sweetheart, I wouldn't be a Christian today. Just because people don't forgive me back doesn't mean I don't forgive them, sweetie. I forgive everybody. People have done the most to me. Let me say that one more time. Gossip. People have done the most to me, but I forgive people. I'm a very forgiving person. But hard for me to forget what they done, though. Okay? I'm sorry you went through this. Yeah, Diaz, that's sad. Diaz. Both my grandsons are here. I will see you soon. Okay, Tracy, love you. Come back and see me, girl. I miss sending love and hugs to the chat. Oh, thank you, Muffy. You're thank you so much, me and my kids. You're amazing. If you guys don't have me and my kids, that's my little daughter right there from another man, another husband. That's my daughter right there. So if you don't have my daughter, me and my kids, make sure you hit her up. Yes, I used to wear all nothing but black, and my nails would be black all well because my family never loved me, and I learned to learn everything to myself. Yeah, see that you like me, Damo. I used to do the same thing. Until this day, I still wear black. Doesn't mean I don't love myself now. I love myself a lot now. I love everything about myself. I look in the mirror and say, "Oh, you're amazing. You are beautiful. You are wonderful. You are everything." This is the things I have to reinsure myself. Sometimes you have to look in the mirror and reinsure yourself. Don't neglect yourself. I'm Damo. Yeah, you got to say these. Don't neglect yourself. Look in that mirror and say it. I don't care what people think about you. You better put yourself on a pedestal, Damo. You better put yourself on a pedestal, Miss Diaz, Filter, Muffy, SP, everybody. Better put yourself on that pedestal and say, hey, you know what? I am amazing. I am wonderful. I am going to do what God wants me to do. Always do you, and in return, do God too. Don't worry about nobody else. That's what I do. I do God, and then I do me. As long as I'm doing God and doing me, later for everybody else. I say later, Gator, because I'm going to do what I got to do. I'm amazing just the way I don't need no notification from you guys to tell me that you love me. I love myself already. I don't need no notification for you to tell me that you're doing a great job. I already know I'm doing a great job. You got to have that type of attitude when it comes to people these days, because people will make you feel like you are zero. That means nothing. You got to lift your own self up. You got to pat your own self on the back and say, you know what? I am beautiful. I do love myself. Maybe I was a black sheep back there, but guess what? I'm not no more. I'm going to do what's right for me. I'm not going to do what's right for everybody. Right? Bye, Felicia. There you go. There you go, gossip. Facts. You got to tell those people that did you wrong, bye, Felicia. You got to tell those people that make you feel like you was a black sheep of the family, bye, Felicia, and say, I'm amazing. Be right back, Trisha. Gonna get kitties ready. Okay, sissy. But yeah, don't worry about people. Don't worry about pleasing yourself. Don't worry about buying that beautiful outfit. Don't worry about going to get your hair done. Don't worry about wearing nails on your finger. Don't worry about grooming yourself up. Don't worry about it. Just do it. Don't ever get in a mode that you don't love yourself. God don't want you to do that. Because when you do that, you start getting in a miserable mode, depression mode, then you think about stuff that you should do to yourself. Don't do that. Just because people made you feel like a black sheep of the family, you're not a black sheep of the family. God would never let you feel that way. You are amazing. And you got to say that all the time. Not sometimes. You got to say that on a daily. Because if you stop saying that, you're going to forget about who you are. You're going to lose yourself. You're going to go back thinking about what you used to do, how you used to be. Don't think about that stuff. What happened a long time ago, let it go. I still think about it because I was the black sheep. I tell my mother all the time that I was the black sheep of the family and I didn't feel love from my siblings or my family. She said, oh, I loved you. Yeah, you may love me. But the rest of the family didn't, because when they went to function, I was the last person to get a hug. There were 40-some people. Oh, I forgot about you, Trisha. Well, I forget about me. I'm right here, right by my sister and everybody. because I was the black sheep of the family. That's why. And she always tell me, "Oh no, you wasn't." Yes, people know when they're the black sheep of the family. You don't have to hear that from nobody else. You already know if you was the black sheep of the family. But you know what? The people that did me wrong, I still love them. Right, Nisi, we already knew we was the black sheep of the family. People always say, "No, I was the black sheep of the family." And I tell my mother that all the time when we talk on the phone. She say, "No, you wasn't, baby." Yes, I was, and I'm still the black sheep of the family till this day. People, when I go to functions, that's why I don't go to family function. The last family function I went to, it was like 2014. It's 2019 because I felt so empty, felt like I wasn't wanted there. So, I mean, I should never feel uncomfortable around family. You should be able to let your hair down. I should be able to let my little short hair down. I couldn't even do that. I was like tense. You shouldn't feel like that at a family function. Really? Where they do that at? Family. You should never feel like you wasn't loved. I felt like nobody didn't even love me. I was just there. Had my little purse gripped close to me. It was looking really cute. A little blue jean outfit. Nobody didn't care about me. Nobody didn't even look at my way. But they were family. Those the family that called themselves love you, right? They didn't love nothing about me. That's how I feel at family. Do you, Muffy? I felt that way. So I learned to take time and meditate to God about my situation a couple years ago. Before I became a Christian, 4 years ago, I started getting myself back together, loving who I was. And, God told me, "Hey, don't worry about your family." He said, "Worry about who you are. Don't worry about pleasing your family. You done enough, sister." So I just leave it alone now. God already told me to leave it alone. I mean, as long as I done my part, I'm okay with it. So I just try to worry about pleasing me now and loving one another like God wants us to do. He wants us to love one another, but he wants me to love myself too. He always wants me to love myself. He always wants me to put myself first. Stop neglecting who you are. Stop treating yourself bad. Stop beating yourself up to please other people. That's the type of person I was. I always used to beat myself up just to please somebody else, just to make people happy, just to make people laugh. I used to be the type of person that want to make people smile all the time, make people feel good about themselves. But nobody never made me feel good about myself. Everybody always made me feel like I was nobody. I always feel like I didn't even exist. It's bad to feel that way. I used to cry all the time about that because I felt like I didn't even exist. I've been through so much. I feel I'm dealing with all post-traumatic stress disorder. Oh my goodness, Muffy. I wish I was there to hug you. Oh, I deal with a lot too, Muffy. Just because I'm on live stream talking to you guys, I'm telling you what I went through. Hey, Wisdom. Oh my goodness, there go my sister from another mother. How you doing? Yeah. So I dealt with so much stuff. Nobody didn't. I just felt like I wasn't loved by people. I felt like nobody didn't even care about me. I just felt like I was just by myself. I just felt like I was by myself. I just felt like and I always said to myself, "Why am I here?" Never question God why you're here. I don't care what you're going through, but I felt that way. I just felt that way. Like, why am I here? Why am I going through stuff? Why is this happening to me? I just question everything about myself. Never question nothing about yourself. I don't care who don't love you. Don't ask why you're here. But I just felt like that. Even when I was at family function, I said, why am I living? I said, why? Nobody don't even care about me. I should say these things. I used to say that too all the time when I was when you was growing up. I would say that at least all the time. But now, all that stuff is old news. I'm just telling you what it used to be like for me. That's why I say you have to love yourself. You have to put yourself first. You have to. You have to encourage yourself. You have to do these things. You just got to do them. I don't care what nobody say. You got to do them. You got to put yourself first. Don't say, I think I'm going to put myself. Put yourself first. Nobody's not going to love you like you love yourself. I don't care what they say. People say they love you, but they don't really love you. My family say they love me. But as I got older, they don't love me. I was the black sheep of the family, remember? So how you love me if I was the black sheep of the family? You love me. You love what I can give you. You love what I can give you. If I gave you stuff, you was my friend then. It's true, friend. It's true, Damo. As long as I was giving them all the time, they loved me. But when I stopped giving you, I'm everything but the name of Jesus. I love my God, love those that love God, things in myself. No sister or brother in heaven. Right. Wisdom, I felt like I was nobody. And and I had to sometimes step back and just, meditate to God about my situation back then. That's why I grew up wearing black all the time. Everything I had on was black, 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 black. And when I got older, I still wear black because it was like a mind thing. My family made me feel like I was not loved, so I felt like. So I told my mother, I'm just going to be the little black spot in this family. She said, "Stop that." I said, "I'm going to wear black all the time." So at the age of 10 to an adult, that's what I wear, black all the time. If you look back at my videos, you see me in black all the time. Black is not my favorite color. Ew. No, black is not my favorite color. Red is my favorite color. Red and pink and orange is my favorite color. Not black. But I grew up with this mind thing about that, hey, I'm the black sheep of the family. I might as well wear black all the time because nobody noticed me anyway. So I might as well be the black spot in this family. So that's what I wore, black all the time. And I kept wearing it to adulthood, and I'm still wearing it to today. But I'm already loving myself. I don't worry about that anymore. But I'm just telling you where I came from. That's why I'm telling you it's good to love yourself, people. I love my God. Okay, Wilson. Okay. I dealt with all kinds of abuse from family and outsiders, and I'm treated like I did something wrong because I'm not the same outgoing person I used to be. Don't worry about it, Muffy. You're amazing just the way you are. I love you here. You're amazing. I'm going to always lift you up when you come to my live stream because we all need to be lifted up when we've been through situations like that. No matter what you've been through, you got to lift people up. I rejoice because I'm always happy and positive. It's good to be happy and positive. So am I now. I wasn't always happy and positive because I'm not going to lie and say I was always happy and positive because I'm not. I wasn't. But now I'm happy and positive. I try to tell everybody to be positive. It's nothing wrong with I'm going back and figuring out where you used to be at. I like to talk about where I used to come from. I'm not there no more. That's why I tell you guys to love yourself. Always love yourself. Always congratulate yourself. Always encourage yourself. Because if you don't encourage yourself, nobody's not going to encourage you. Nobody's not going to. Right, Muffy? Nobody's not going to encourage you. You got to encourage your own self, Muffy, and always remember to be happy no matter what you do. Even when you're going through. I go through stuff and I be happy. I'm always happy. I'm going through stuff now. But you guys would never know I'm going through stuff. But I'm going through stuff. I'm going through a little something, something. But I'm happy still. You know why I'm happy? Because I'm living. I didn't have to be here this morning, but I'm here this morning. So I thank God for that. So that's a reason to be happy. That's a reason to love yourself. I use music. That's a great thing to use. So do I, Muffy. I was listening to music yesterday night before I went to bed. Just be happy, forgive yourself first. Right, you have to forgive yourself first. Always, wisdom. Always. If you have not thumbs up the live, please thumbs it up for your sister. I should have more than these many likes up on here. I've seen a couple of people come here and they didn't even thumbs it up. Thumbs up is free. It don't cost $1. Now, if it costs $1, I tell you keep your dollar. I understand. But if it's free, just thumbs up the live stream for your sister. Who does that? Okay. Damo said, I never really loved myself till I met Nene. Oh, I'm glad God sent me. Oh, Damo, you have to always love yourself, sweetie. You always do, Frank. You always got to love yourself. You're doing great, Damo. I love you. And you know what, Damo? I'm going to tell you something. I love you. I'm glad I met you because you're an amazing niece. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm glad I met you, and I can't wait to meet you in person one day. All of us get together and just meet up. I can't wait to meet you because you seem like an amazing person. I love you as my niece, and don't ever forget that. I'm not just saying that on live stream. I would say that to you in person, too. You give you a big old hug that you need. Hey, Gladys, thanks for coming in. Make sure you thumbs up for your sister over here, little sister. Yeah. So always remember that. Don't ever think nothing different because I do. You're an amazing person. And you need people to lift your spirits up and let you know that you're amazing. You are. Don't let people think, don't think twice about who you are. Yeah. So Gladys, how you doing today? Yeah, oh, yeah, I do. Hello everyone. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so yeah, just be good to one another and just love one another and just love yourself. Before you can love anybody else, you got to love yourself. You can't love nobody else if you don't love yourself. You can't say you love somebody and you feeling some type of way about yourself. Put yourself first. Put God first. Then put yourself first. God, good morning, Auntie. Hey, good morning, Willie Will. How are you? Make sure you thumbs up the line for your sister if you can, Willie Will. Not for your sister, for your auntie. But you know, I say your sister. Yeah. So don't worry about the haters. Don't worry about that you was a black sheep back then. Just live for today. Leave tomorrow alone because tomorrow's gone. We can't get it back no more. All we can do is move forward and live for today and don't worry about what happened yesterday. Don't worry about it. I'm good just here at work. Aw, Willie Will. Congratulations on that job, Willie Will. Yeah. So don't worry about the other stuff. Other stuff will take care of itself. Worry about pleasing yourself. Worry about enjoying your life. Worry about encouraging yourself. Worry about smiling every day. Worry about stop neglecting yourself. Don't neglect yourself. Oh, you're very welcome, Willie Will. Don't neglect yourself for nobody. So many people neglect themselves for other people. Don't do that. Just love who you are. Be careful how you treat yourself. So many people beat their own self up. Oh, I'm ugly. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm this. I used to be that type of person because I'm telling you what I used to do. Oh, I hate these freckles on my face. Oh, I'm this. Oh, this too big. Oh, this too this. My forehead too flat. All this stuff. I'm too fat. Hi, how are you? Make sure you guys thumbs up the live, please, for your girl. How you doing there, Igis? Igis. How you doing this morning? Igis. How you doing this morning? Thanks for coming in. Make sure you guys thumbs up the live stream. It's free. Don't cost nothing but 5 cents. I'm charging 5 cents when you thumbs up the live stream for me. 5 cents. So everybody come in. I'm gonna give me 5 cents for the thumbs up. Yeah, but yeah, just learn to love yourself. I used to always say I have okay, I know. Thank you, love. Don't show that on the thing. Okay, but thank you, sweetie. Don't show numbers. I guess they don't want you to show numbers. I don't know what they want anymore. But please, thank you so much, Ikis. Take that away. Take all that stuff away. But it's fine. But anyway. But what I was saying, I used to be. Thank you, Ikis. You're amazing. I used to be the like I said, the person that cried all the time when people didn't like with them shit. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, Nisi, you are amazing. Thank you, Nisi. I love you, Damo, from sharing my live stream. You guys are amazing. Do you know how many people have shared my live stream? I happened to look back at my thing. 27 people. I didn't know. I don't ever see them when it gets shared. Just sometime. 27 people shared it. I didn't know where you're supposed to look at for the share. I just happened to look on my whatever that thing, YouTube thing, and it shows. I said, wow, that's amazing. I don't know. See, you don't know who care about you. I love you. Yeah, you just never know who care about you. So like I said, I used to cry all the time about because I didn't feel love. I used to tell my mother, and until this day, sometime I go to my mom. I said, you know, Mom, I didn't feel love when I was growing up. She said, by me? I say, no, by your kids and your family. She said, oh, they loved you. You know, it's hate. I can't stand going back and saying what I used to be because it get me teary-eyed sometimes thinking about what I used to do. So I grew up with a complex. What I mean by a complex, I grew up saying, and you know, when I was married to my husband, I thought I wasn't good enough for him because that complex again, I was thinking about when I was younger. So I thought I wasn't good enough for him. So I was always trying to keep myself up. And he always was telling me, he was a great husband. He always tell me, you're amazing. What are you doing? I would get up early in the morning, take my shower, and just look all pretty and go back in the bed. He said, what are you doing? You're pretty. Don't worry about that. Because I just thought I wasn't good enough. You know, sometimes you just don't think you're good enough for people. Because I grew up like that when I was younger. So I still had that mind frame thinking that maybe I wasn't good enough for my husband too. So he was like, what are you doing? You're amazing. You're amazing. And he would always tell me, because I always had a complex. So he's always say, you're beautiful. Oh, you look beautiful. You look beautiful in what you eat. You look beautiful what you got on. Oh, I like that what you got on. Oh, don't change a thing. So that kind of lift my spirits back up. I was married to this man 11 years. If he lift my spirits back up, because I'm just trying to tell you, I felt horrible. I just feel horrible. It was from childhood too that made me feel this way, and I'm mad about that stuff because I shouldn't. I didn't want to bring that into my marriage, feeling like that. So I always thought I wasn't good enough. When I was with him, I was like, I always asked him, I said, do you love me? He said, girl, do I love you? I love you. You know, because I want to get a reassurance because I didn't get it back there. So when you missing stuff back when you was growing up, you want to hear it from somebody else. So I heard it from my husband over and over and over again, over and over and over again. And I was like, wow, you know what? I'm so glad he told me these things and reassured me that I was a wonderful person. Because sometimes you need to be reassured, but not right now. Once he died and all this stuff went on, I found to love. I try to start to love who I was as a person. Don't worry about what happened in the past because I can't get the past back. We can't get the past back. We can't help from being the black sheep of the family back then. That's what happened back then. We just got to leave the past alone. Live for what God wants you to live for now. Just continue on loving who you are. Don't go back to the past. Don't start thinking about the past. But I still think about the past, but I shouldn't think about it anymore. Because that's when I was younger and it was the past. I don't care if it did happen yesterday, it still was the past. Oh, thank you, Willie Will. I didn't see it come up yet. Oh, thank you, nephew. I didn't see it, but thank you. Oh, you guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. It's so good to feel love. I didn't get that. So I like to be loved. I like to show love to people. But sometimes I have to put myself first because I always was the one who was to give. I gave everybody everything. And I got zero. And I used to quiet to myself. I was like, why am I giving everybody something and nobody care about me? So I learned to put myself first, put God first, and to put myself first, second. Oh, thank you. I see it now, Willie Will. I see it. Thank you, Willie Will. Oh, Willie Will. You guys are amazing, amazing, amazing people. Don't ever forget that. You guys are amazing. And I'm going to say it. And when I say you are amazing, I really mean that. I want to meet each and every one of you guys, especially Damo. I really, really want to meet her. Willie Will, I want to meet you too. But Damo, oh my goodness, that is my niece. Willie Will is my nephew. These people are amazing people. I would love to meet me and my kids. Tracy, God, I want to meet Wisdom. I want to meet all you guys one day. I don't know if I'm ever going to make it to Africa. I think that's where Wisdom in Nigeria, wherever. I would love to meet her one day. She seemed like an amazing, cool person. I would love to meet Damo just because she kind of like grew up like me. Black sheep of the family. And I'd love to meet Muffy one day. I would love to meet you, Muffy. Gladys, I would love to meet her. She's a funny person. That's a funny lady right there. If you guys want to have some laugh, go to Gladys' page. Go to me and my kids' page. She cracks you up. The whole time in her live stream, I'm cracking up. I say, you know what, this girl ain't gonna keep me and have me peeing on myself in her live stream. Yeah, these type of people are life with them. So just learn to love people. Be good to. We have to plan a meet and greet. Yes, we do. Next year we're gonna have to do that, Muffy, because these type of people. Yes, I want to hear it myself. Yeah, you want to hear what yourself? What are you talking about? Yeah, but anyway, I want to meet you guys. But yeah, these people are amazing. Glad you go to her channel and she comes on in the evening time most of the time. Well, it's early to us, but over there I think it's around about 9 or 10 she be on. But here it'd be probably like 4 o'clock when she's on. In my time, it'd be like 10 over there. But I go to her channel all the time and listen to her. She funny girl. Me and my kids, oh my goodness, I go there. That girl had me almost peeing on myself all the time. She laugh, dance, she just funny. I want to be around people like that, you know. So yeah, just love yourself. Be good to yourself. Smile every day. Don't go a day without smiling. Don't go a day without telling yourself you love who you are as a person. Look in that mirror and let it look at you and say, I love myself as a person. Another sweet person that you want to get to know is SP News Nugget. That is my sister from another mother. She's there for me all the time. I love that girl. Sissy Eaters is another one that I love her so much. Oh my goodness. These people are amazing. Sissy, SP, I got a relationship with her on the outside of YouTube. That is my sister from another mother. Sissy Eater is a great supporter. I love her as a little sister of mine. You guys are amazing. You are here for me, and I thank God for you guys. Be safe at work and have a good day. Oh, you talking about Sissy? Okay, Sissy, love you. Go to work, baby girl. Come back and visit me again. You know I love you. You know I love you, Sissy. So come back and visit me. Yeah, so, yeah. So just love people. Just always put yourself first. Don't say you don't love yourself. I used to be in that same predicament, saying that I don't love who I was as a person. God don't want us to do that. I would put myself down all the time. I always say I'm not good enough for people. You're good enough for God. And always remember that you're good enough for God. I don't care what nobody else say. You're good enough for God. If God loves you, you don't have to worry about the rest of the world. Don't worry about people putting you down, because people are going to put you down. Just always lift yourself up. If you don't have nobody to lift you up, lift your own self up. We shouldn't have to wait on people to lift ourselves up. Lift your own self up. Don't wait around for other people to do it. I got a video I'm about to put out today too. I should have did it before my live stream, but as soon as I get off, I'm putting it up. Make sure you guys go look at the video, please. Don't just watch me on live stream. Please watch my videos. Watch them, watch them, watch them, watch them. Yeah, so yeah. Yeah, so we got to love ourselves. We got to be gentle to ourselves. Don't beat ourselves up, because we neglect. So many people neglect themselves. Why do they neglect themselves? Because they don't love themselves. I used to be the type of person that neglect myself all the time. I feel like every time I gave love, I didn't get it back from the people who felt should have loved me back. But it's nothing like the love of God. That's all I need. Right. I felt the same way, Willie Will. Thank you, life. I felt the same way, Willie Will. I didn't get the love back from people. I didn't get the love from people. So once I got saved, I started, God started filling that space, that empty space that I had in my heart so long, so long. I had an empty heart in my soul from back in the day. So God started filling that great spot in my heart for me. Yeah. Oh, and don't forget about Frank. He's such an amazing guy too. I love Frank. I love Frank. Thank you, Gladys. I love Frank. Frank, oh my goodness, I love Frank. Yes, I do. He's an awesome, awesome, awesome person. That's another person that I would love to meet. Frank, if you're listening, I would love to meet you one day. I think you are amazing. Okay? If you're listening in the background, Frank, holler if you hear me. Say thumbs up or say, hey. Yeah. Yeah, Frank is an amazing person. I have a lot of amazing people that follows me that I thank God for, you guys. And I'm not going to take none of you guys for granted, because don't take people for granted. That's what people usually do. They take people for granted. Don't do that. If God sends you amazing people in your life, don't take them for granted. Love them. Keep them close to your heart. Let them know every day that you love them for real. Don't say you love them sometimes. Say you love them all the time. I'm not a fake person. No fakeness here. If I tell you I love you, I really do love you for real. I'm not going to fake the funk and say I love somebody and don't love them. That's not good. That's not cool at all. So love a person for real. Be good to that person. Show respect to that person and let them respect you back. But always, always put yourself first. Love yourself. Because if you don't love yourself, you can't love. I can't love you guys. If I didn't love myself, I can't say I love you guys, because that would be a lie. So how can I love you guys and I feel some type of way about myself? So first of all, sit down and say, you know what? I love who I am as a person. I'm going to love myself to the end. I'm not going to let nobody tear me down anymore. I'm not going to not neglect myself as a person. I'm going to put myself first. Once you do that, then you get back and you go sit somewhere and you meditate about your life. Go somewhere and meditate about who you are as a person. We got to meditate sometimes and say to ourselves, you know what? God, what do you want me to do? Which route do you want me to take now? I done this thing. I done that thing. What do you want me to do now with my life? Am I living the way you want me to live? If you don't hear nothing back from God, if you hear something back from God, move on. If God say, hey, you're doing an amazing job, you don't have to hear it from here. You might hear it from the TV. You may hear it from a little child. You may hear it from a friend. But God gonna send that message somehow to get to you, okay? So just because you don't hear it from his mouth doesn't mean he didn't hear you. He may send it to another person. Sometimes God got a way of revealing himself. He don't got to reveal himself by him. It could be by somebody else. It can be a revealing by you guys. God can reveal something to tell me that you guys tell me, but it was from God. Like you guys can say, oh, don't worry about that. Like if I'm going through something one day, you guys can say, oh, don't worry about that. God loves you. That could have been from God telling me that. telling me that, but through you guys. So don't ever think just because you don't hear God or you don't see God that he is not there. God is our mother, our father, our sister, our brother, our husband, our wife, whatever we are lacking in, God will be that. So always put God first when you're going through changes, when you're not going through changes. Put him first. And believe me, in the end, he's going to put you first too. God will never leave you when you're going through stuff. Good morning. Hello, Trisha Mons chat came through way of Dama, by way of Dama. Oh, thank you, Mimi, for coming in. How are you? Thank you for coming in. You're always welcome here. Yes, that's amazing. Thanks, Damo. Oh, Damo's amazing. Yeah, so always put yourself first. Always love one another. Don't ever look in the mirror and say, I hate myself. I'm telling you what the experience that I used to go through. So I don't want you guys to make the same thing and say you hate yourself. Don't hate yourself. Love yourself. I don't care. I am well. Thank you for the warm welcome. You're very welcome, Mimi. You're always welcome back. Yeah. So don't go around saying that you hate yourself because you're amazing. If you don't hear that from nobody else, you come to my live stream, you're going to hear it all the time. If you're down and out, just come visit me. I'll lift your spirits up. That's what I do. I like to encourage people to let you know that you're not alone in stuff that you're going through. I went through that stuff too. I was there too before. I felt not loved. I felt like I was the black sheep of the family. I felt like crying sometimes. It's okay to cry sometimes. But always remember, when you cry, feel good about yourself after you cry. Hey, me and my kids, thanks for still being here. Yeah. Don't worry about the world. We worry so much about the world. Don't worry about the world. Worry about pleasing God. Once you please God, God gonna give you that big old heart again. He gonna give you a reason to love yourself again when you don't love yourself. There's a lot of people say they hate themselves. Don't say that. Love who you are as an individual. Be good to yourself. Don't neglect yourself. If you want to do something good to yourself, go do it. Go get your hair done. Go get your hair cut. Go eat that favorite food you want to eat. Buy that favorite piece of jewelry. Just love who you are as a person. Don't say you hate yourself. God don't want you to say you hate yourself. He wants you to say, I love everything about me. I'm an amazing woman. I am doing wonderful with my life. I am doing great. God loves me for who I am. I don't care if the world don't love me. I got to love myself. I got to put myself on a pedestal because let me tell you, sister and brother, nobody not going to tell you nothing about who you are. Nobody going to put you on a pedestal. Nobody going to tell you they love you. You got to love yourself before you love anybody in the world. I mean anybody. You got to love who you are. That's the way I'm back. Okay, thank you, Muffy. Yeah. So don't worry about the world. Don't worry about pleasing everybody. I don't try to please everybody no more because I can't no more. Because I've been used, abused, hurt, and everything else by trying to please everybody. And when it's my turn to get pleased, nobody around. Do you know how that feels when nobody's not around? Oh, me and my kids. Do you know how it feels when nobody's not around to please you, to help you out, to give you a shoulder to cry on? I got to use my own shoulder to cry on, or get God's next door to me and cry on his. I can't cry on nobody else. I can't call a family member and say, oh. I don't talk my mother ear off. I talk her ear off about everything that's going on when I was little. I talk my sister ear off. I have nobody here in Atlanta but me. Me, myself, and my daughter, and God. Me, myself, and God. Like the song, Me, Myself, and I. It's me, myself, and God, though. You know, ain't nobody else here. Ain't nobody call me and say, hey, girl, I'm going to send you some of this. But they always say, hey, Trisha, what you going to send me this time? Nothing, zero, like I sent you last year, zero. Yeah, you got to tell people that. But don't forget to love yourself. Don't forget to be good to yourself. Smile every day. Put a smile on that face. Encourage yourself. Do something good for yourself. Get your hair done, get your nails done, whatever you do. Just do it right, whatever you do. Buy that outfit. Go out to dinner by yourself. Go buy you that expensive food. Whatever you want to do, just love yourself. Don't beat yourself up about nothing that you do. I don't care what it is. I love who I am. I love to smile. As you notice, I smile all the time. I don't miss a day about smiling. And you don't even know what I'm going through, but I'm still going to smile through the pain, through the sorrow, through the hurt, through whatever I'm going through. I'm going to always smile because that's what God wants me to do. He wants me to let you guys know, just smile through the hurt. Smile through the people that hurt you. Smile through the pain. God going to take care of it. He's going to make your life better if you trust and believe, though. You got to trust and believe in him. Mostly people want God to make their life better. want that, feel that space, that empty space again, but you don't even love yourself. First start loving yourself, and then God gonna fill that empty space for you. So I had to learn to love myself all over again from childhood before God helped me out. Me and my kids, I checked out one of your videos. Oh, okay. Yeah. So love yourself, be good to yourself, be gentle, be kind, be wise, have a lot of wisdom when you love yourself. Respect yourself. Don't disrespect yourself. What I mean by disrespecting yourself, saying that I'm dumb, I'm ugly, I'm stupid, that's disrespecting yourself. Don't do that. I don't care how you feel about yourself. Pray about it. God got you. God will never leave you nor forsake you when you're going through changes. Whatever you're going through, God is there. This hair of mine, I'm telling you, if it don't stop. Whatever you're going through, God is there. He's never going to leave you. God seen me when I cried. God seen you when you cried. Just because you don't see him doesn't mean he's not around. I love your channel. It's always good for you. Oh, thank you, Muffy. You're amazing. Aw. Yeah. So be good to yourself. Always be gentle. Be kind to people. I'm a very humble person. If you met me in person, you'll say the same thing. I'm the same. I don't try to be nobody but me. Hey, Dalton, where you been? Good morning, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Hope your day is good. My day is going awesome. I'm going to get off here. I'm going to get off I'm going off at 9 o'clock today. I wasn't, but I'm going to give a little people some more time to get my 20 likes. I got 17. I want to make it to 20. I try to make it to 20 every day. If not, it's okay. But anyway, you just be good to yourself. Thanks for coming in, Dalton. Yeah, smile every day. Like I do. I smile through the pain. I smile through the sorrow. I smile through it all. Because if I don't smile every day, nobody gonna make me smile. Nobody gonna make you do nothing that you want to do. They're not gonna make you smile. You gotta make your own self smile. People are not gonna tell you they love you anymore. You gotta say that yourself. Stop beating yourself up all the time. I used to do it all the time. I say I look so stupid. These are the things I used to say. Let me tell you some things I used to say, guys. I used to look in the mirror. I said, I'm so stupid looking ill. These are things that I used to say some years ago. I just didn't have no faith in myself because this is what I grew up saying because of what my family done to me. My family done all this stuff, made me feel this way. And it's bad that I had to get this from my family. And I say, I can't stand the way I use. I'm ugly. I say, oh, these freckles on my face. This is yucky. This is all the stuff I used to say. I'm trying to tell you guys. And I was like, ew. That's why I cut my hair. My hair was down here. I cut it because I just thought it was just so yucky. Just yucky. I'm going to put a picture on here, one of my profile pictures on here. Maybe tomorrow I'm going to show you how my hair was. Yeah, I'd cut my hair off. I had it blonde. I didn't like blonde. I stopped wearing blonde. I changed it to another color. I just started doing all types of stuff to myself because I didn't love myself. When you don't love yourself, you just do all types of, how's your channel plans going, Muffy? So I started doing all kinds of crazy stuff to myself. Changing my hair. I started, I was going to try to go get operated, try to get freckles taken off my face because I didn't like them. And I just didn't like myself, okay? My family done all this stuff to me, made me feel this type of way. So I just felt this way, so I started growing up that way. So as I got older and found Jesus and started loving Jesus, God said, I love you just the way you are. Then I found an amazing husband. Oh, girl, you don't need to change nothing. You're beautiful. Oh, I love your freckles. That's the first time I heard it. I mean, everybody used to say it. Well, since I got older, they say, oh, I love your freckles, girl. Hi, Brandon. Thumbs up the live stream for your sister. Where you been at, Brandon? And so I said, wait a minute. And so when I met my husband, he was like, oh, you're amazing. You're amazing. I said, why? I said, do you really love me? And then, because I had to get reassurance because, again, back where I used to come from, the little black sheep of the family, I used to think about that again. Every time I got with somebody, I thought about, do they really like me? Am I okay for them? Do I need to change anything? And he's like, don't change a thing. My husband used to tell me that. Oh, I miss him so bad. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. When he died, it took a piece of me. I died with him too. When he died, a little piece of me died too because he gave me a reason to live. I was with this man 11 years, and he gave me a reason to have more comfort in myself because I had lost everything. I lost self-esteem and everything because, again, my family again, so it made me lose everything about who I was. So finally, I started loving myself again, encouraging myself. being there for myself and just being a great person. So now I am a great person. I love who I am as a person. I want you guys to love yourself. Don't tear yourself down. Don't say you don't look like this. Don't say you don't look like that. Okay, let me go back to Dalton because I'm sorry. Dalton said, how's your channel? Okay, I have been there a few times. Trisha did some crazy things to myself. Oh, Dalton, oh, don't hurt yourself, Dalton. I didn't ever do crazy stuff to myself, but I always would say to myself, Dalton, why am I living? Never question God about why you're living. You're here for a reason. You're here for a purpose. You have a purpose here. That's why you're living. But back then, I wasn't a Christian, so I always say to myself, why am I living? Why is it? Why? I said, why? I said, and I always say I used to say this to myself. I say, I bet if I died today or tomorrow, nobody would even notice me. These are the things I used to down everything about myself. I would look in the mirror and say, ew, I am so ugly. These are things I used to say because my family again. They messed me all up, Dalton. Guys, my family messed me all up. I'm so sad about that. So sorry to hear that, Trisha. I couldn't imagine that pain. That would, oh my goodness, it brought me pain, Dalton. And when I lost my husband, oh my goodness, 2.5 years, August 19th to be 3 years. When I lost my husband, he lifted my spirits up so much when I was going through stuff. And I was with this man a whole 11 years. I mean, he was my comfort. He was everything for me. So once he died, I was like, oh my goodness, here I go again, feeling bad. But you know what? He made me feel good about myself. So now today that I, became a Christian, I learned to, to love myself. Don't look in the mirror and say those types of things. So now when I look in the mirror, I say, I am amazing. I am wonderful. I am beautiful. And I am all that to God. I might as well not be all that to nobody else, but I'm all that to God. Yeah. So because the things that I didn't like about myself, my husband loved them. And I was telling him, do you really like my freckles? He's like, I love them. And I was like, oh, thank you. And every time he would say that, I would smile. Because I always had a complex with myself because of my family again. So thank God that I'm not where I used to be at. Thank God that I encourage one another to love themselves. Put yourself first. Always love people though, but always put yourself first. Stop being such a giver, giving everybody your last, and people don't give you nothing. People don't even say thank you. Thank you. You're not asking for nothing back. Just say thank you when somebody give you something. Don't be so selfish. Oh, I ain't saying thank you. Really? You're not going to say thank you and somebody just gave you something? Is that the way you go? Bye, Felicia. Don't do that to people. When somebody give you something, you say thank you. I never even got a thank you. Never even got a thank you. And it caused me pain when somebody don't say thank you. I gave my all. I mean, I gave everything. I neglected what I like to do. I wouldn't do my hair no more. I wouldn't do nothing. I would give everybody else something. And neglect getting my hair done. Neglecting buying me clothes. I love clothes. But I would neglect buying me stuff and get them everything. And all I wanted was a simple thank you. That's all I ask for anybody. If I'm going to give you something, just say thank you from getting it. That's all. What's wrong with thank you? Nothing. So sorry. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to do a upload later today. Thanks for asking. Yeah. Muffy, I have to go back to your channel too. Dalton, I haven't checked your channel out, but make sure I'm going to go to Dalton's channel and check Dalton out also today. I'm going to make sure I go there, Dalton. I won't forget about you. I usually have to write stuff down because I'm a busy little lady. I always say I'm going to go to somebody's channel, and later on I'm like, oh man, I forgot. But I'm going though for real. Because once I get off, I'm going to leave this up here, this live stream up, that I can go back to. I always go back to my live stream and look at it and see who I need to go. I got to go check out me and my kids' videos too, because I just watch her live stream. I haven't really checked out Gladys. I need to go to hers too and check hers out too. Yeah. Muffy, I think I did hers, but I'm going to do her one again. Yeah. So I'm going to check them out. Damo, I think I go to hers often. Willie Will, I need to go to his. Sissy Eaters, I'm going to have to go to hers also. But anyway, getting back to what I said. Hi, Tiny Tube. How are you? Make sure you thumbs at the live for your sister if you can. Thank you. But yeah, so always love yourself no matter what you've been through. And let me tell you something, I've been through the most. And sometimes I would always say to myself, I'm the only one going through changes. But you know, you got to understand you got to understand to yourself, you're not going through stuff by yourself. No matter how things look. Good morning. Hi, good morning, Cassie. Make sure you thumbs up the live for your sister over here. How you doing, Cassie? That's another good person right there. A good, You hear me? A good supporter. Cassie is a very good supporter. All my little people just coming in. I am so grateful today. But yeah. So like I was saying, yeah. So love yourself. Be good to yourself. Smile every day like I do. Stay humble. I'm a very humble person. Wasn't always humble. It took a lot for me to be humble because I've been through a lot in life. Back it again through family. But I've been through a lot in life. But I'm just waking up. I need to start my day soon. Okay, Tiny Too. I'm glad you're here though. Thanks for joining. I am good. I'm glad I caught you. Miss you. When I caught you in the morning, you make my day better. Oh, Cassie, I'm glad I can make somebody's day better. I'm going to be on till 9 o'clock, and then I'm going to get on off and go make me something to eat. A beet juice. You ever drink beet juice, guys? If you don't drink beet juice, mix it up with something. It's very healthy for you. How about that? So anyway, yeah, so I didn't love myself. August 19th, I got a second chance at life. And really, that's the day my husband died. What happened, Muffy? Never tried beet juice. You need to try beet juice. Beet juice is nasty by itself, but I blend it together with water and juice. Oh yeah, okay, cool, Tiny. I blend mine together with apples, strawberries, and beet juice, and I drink it all together. And sometimes I drink beet juice with what is that celery stuff? Celery is good for you. It's just good for. It's healthy. And I'm trying to eat healthy more now. Like I said, I used to eat a lot of hamburger meat. Hamburger meat is not always good for you guys. I know our topic is not about hamburger meat, but since we got on this for a second, hamburger meat is not always good for you. So if you eat a lot of hamburger meat, you need to lay back on that because they blending so much stuff in that hamburger meat right now. It don't even taste right anymore. So be careful about your hamburger meat, okay? But we're just gonna get off that. But anyway, water juice, beet juice, they use that to clean inside, like cleansing. Yeah, but beet juice is good for you, Tiny Too. Very good for you. I eat a lot of hamburger meat. Cassie, don't eat so much. You can eat it, but not a whole lot. Yeah, don't eat it all the time. Just eat some time of it, Cassie. Like I said, just watch how much you eat. I eat hamburger. I used to eat it. I don't eat it at all anymore. I just stopped all completely. I used to drink a lot of pop. I stopped drinking pop too. I used to drink pop. Hey, good morning, Tiffany. How are you? Make sure you thumbs up the live for your sister over here if you can. How you doing, Tiffany? Yeah, so I used to eat a lot of hamburger meat, but I stopped doing that too. I just let it go. Thank you so much, Tiffany. I let all that stuff alone. I don't drink pop at all. No, I love my. You love your soda. I don't drink pop at all. I don't eat pork because all I heard. Oh, I know, Cassie. I know. Yeah, but I don't drink pop. I haven't drunk pop in like almost 10 years. I'm doing great. How about you? I'm doing awesome. Tiffany, thanks for coming in. Welcome to the live stream. Nowadays, nothing ain't really good for you. Of course, there's nothing ain't good for you. You're right about that. But getting back to the subject, like I said, yeah, I used to get in a state, something in my mind. I used to sit and think about why people did me that way, why I felt like a black sheep in the family, why did this, I just questioned so much stuff about me. I used to be the type of person that's just to give everything. Cassie, this is what we're talking about, sweetie. Tiff, this is what we're talking about too. We're talking about loving yourself. Make sure you take time out to love yourself. So I used to be in a state of mind that I didn't love myself. I didn't love nothing about me. So I started just doing stuff for attention, like since I felt like the black sheep, even though I was the black sheep of the family. So I started doing stuff for I was doing stuff for my family all the time, and I started leaving myself out. I used to be a person to give everything. How are you this morning? I'm doing fine, Tiny Too. Thank you for asking if that's who you're talking to. I started doing everything for other people. Yes, amen. Always love yourself before you can love someone. Absolutely, I'm Cassie. So I started doing everything for everybody else and never got a simple thank you. The newcomers coming in, I never got a simple thank you, but I did everything from the sun to please my family, but I never got a simple thank you. But when I needed a favor, nobody was around to give me that. So that's why I tell you guys, always take time out to love who you are as a person. Don't try to get notification from somebody else. Thank you so much, Muffy. Don't try to get more notification from somebody else to love you. Same here. I know how that is. People don't appreciate you. No. So don't try to get notification from people to love you because they're not going to love you. They take time and don't get right. They take Tiny Too. That's what they do. I have this issue too. Big time people. Wait a minute. I have this issue too, big time people pleaser, and I have a hard time asking for help. Yeah, I see that, Dalton. Do you see that, Dalton? That's so amazing. Yeah, so I have the same problem, Tiffany. I gave and gave and gave, and I always thought I was the black sheep of the family. I was telling these guys here before you guys came along, I always felt that I was a black sheep of the family. Never felt love. So I used to wear black all the time because I felt like I was shot walking to this. Really, Muffy? What? Oh my goodness. Oh, what? Who did that to you, Muffy? So I always felt like the little black spot in the background. When family functions came around, I always felt like I wasn't wanted. So I always told my mother, I say, when I get older, I'm just gonna wear black all the time. So at age 10, I used to wear black all the time. Till this day, I'm an adult. What do you mean, shot? She got shot at the store with a gun, I guess. But so at the age 10, I started wearing black all the time, and I grew up as an adult still wearing black. So if you look back at my videos, you see me with black all the time. But it's not because of I'm still thinking about where I used to be at. It's just because this is what my mother them taught. Well, my family showed me that they really didn't care. So I wore black. So I felt like I was a black. Oh my God, Muffy, this happen? I'm twice, one in the head. One in the head. Muffy. Who did this to you, Muffy? And how long did this happen, Muffy? Sissy, how long had that happened? Oh, sis, I'm so sad. Sis, speak up, Sissy. People are crazy. People are crazy, Cassie. Sis, where are you, Muffy? Muffy, 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 my little sister from another mother. Speak up. You still here, so you have a purpose. Oh, Muffy, where you at, baby girl? Speak up. Wow, so glad. Bless you, Muffy. I'm glad you are still here. Yeah, she's still with us. People are so glad you made it. Ain't that the truth? They have never caught them. It was 2 years. Two people. How many years? How long was this ago? I think you told me 2 years ago. I think, Buffy. Let me see. Oh, August 19, 2000. 2000. That's the day my husband died. August 19, too, Muffy. Sissy. Oh, Muffy, I'm so sorry to hear that. You're amazing. They didn't watch to catch that. Wow. I'm glad you're still here. I'm glad you're still living. You got a purpose here, sweetheart. You keep on moving. You know I love you. You already know that. You know that already. So, you got a purpose here. You keep on believing in God. God got you. How you going to just shoot at someone and just, I know, Cassie. Tell me about it. And they ain't never catch the person. Who does that? Cassie, Muffy, Muffy, Muffy. What I'm going to do about my sissy over there? I wish I could give you a big hug. The devil is a liar. You better say it again. The devil is a liar. Oh, I believe it, Muffy. Wow. The devil's here to kill, steal, and destroy you, honey. As long as you're doing well. As long as you're doing well. I got to get to know you on a personal level, Muffy. Because I love me some Muffy. Yeah, just continue on praising God that you're still here. Because Muffy, you got a purpose here, girl. Because you could have been dead and gone. You sure do, Muffy. That's crazy. God was with you that day. Yes, he was. 2000, August 19th. That's the day my husband died. Ain't that something? Wow. I know we had some kind of connection somewhere. God is good, though, girl. You just continue on believing in God. Continue on loving yourself. No matter what your family members done, you got to continue on loving yourself, Muffy, because you're amazing. And I'm going to be here to tell you that. If you don't hear that from nobody else, you're going to hear from me and God that you are an amazing person. Everybody came in the live stream are amazing. You guys don't forget that. Don't listen to what the people out there say, because people right there are going to leave you high and dry. That's why I got to tell you guys every day, you got to love yourself. I thank God every day. Yeah, you got to thank God every day, Muffin. Yeah, you got to thank God every day because you're here. People are not going to tell you nothing you need to know. People are not going to tell you you're doing an amazing job. That's why I got to say you got to love yourself. People ain't going to tell you you're wonderful. People are not going to tell you you're beautiful. People are not going to tell you you're handsome. People ain't going to tell you nothing. Oh, Frank from Baltimore too, he said. Oh, yeah, Frank is from Baltimore. Dang it. Yeah. I was telling you earlier, Frank, you didn't hear me. I said you was an amazing guy, but you had already left. Frank. I forgot about it. But anyway, yeah, you got to love yourself because ain't nobody going to love you like you love yourself. Take time out and give you a pedicure. Take time out and spoil yourself. Ain't nobody, if you waiting on somebody to spoil you here, you're going to be waiting forever. Don't wait for people to spoil you. Don't wait to get a notification from people here on earth. Because if you wait to get a notification from people from here on earth, say it again, you ain't going to get one. Sometimes you got to pat your own self on the back like I do. I don't have to hear from you guys to know I'm doing good. I already know I'm doing good. Because you know why? Because I love myself. You ain't got to love me. I already love myself. How about that? I love myself. I ain't got to hear from you. So many people wait to hear from other people if they love them. Stop. You got to love yourself. If you want to love everybody else, love yourself. If you love God, you got to love yourself. Love yourself. Don't tear yourself down for what happened in the past. The past is the past. Love yourself. Be good to yourself. Say every day, I am amazing. And I am amazing. I put myself on a pedestal. Nobody else gonna put you on a pedestal. You got to say you a queen. I am a queen. You got to say you a king. You are a king. Don't let nobody tell you you ain't no king and you ain't no queen. You already know what you are. God already said what you are. God said you are queens and kings. Stop worrying about what other person think about you. Love who you are. Get up in the morning and say, hey, devil, you are a liar. You are not going to steal, kill, and destroy me today. Bye, Felicia. You under the bottom of my feet. You're not at the top anymore. I'm done with you. Get lost. Get away from me. Flee, devil. And when you're going through situations like I do every day, let me say that one more time. When you're going through situations like I do every day, you better tell God to take the wheel. Say, Jesus, take the wheel and drive you where you need to go. Jesus is going to drive you where you need to go when you're going through situations. I go through situations on a daily. Just because I'm on here speaking to you, smiling every day, happy-go-lucky, I'm not happy every day. But you know what? When I'm going through stuff, let me say it one more time. When I'm going through stuff, I let Jesus take the wheel and drive me where I need to go. And I get there because I trust and believe in him. When I feel that I'm not loved, I let Jesus take the wheel and drive me where I need to go. When I feel like I want to cry sometimes, I cry and let it out and let Jesus take the wheel in the end. So don't worry about your haters, because you're going to have haters. You're going to have people say they don't love you. Oh, well, get over it. Move on to the next episode like I do. Okay? I think it is some lousy, jealous people in this world. They see you future and they are real jealous. Right. They real jealous, Frank. They see where you're going. They don't want you to go there. So they're going to continue on pushing you. Well, it's good advice, right, Dalton? You go where God wants you to go. If you want to be a motivational speaker like I am, guess what? You better do it and you better love what you're doing. If you want to be a teacher, you do that too and you better love it. If you want to be a hairdresser, you do that and you better love that too. Whatever you want to do, you better do it. Appreciate what you do. Don't worry about what the world think of you. Let me say it again. Don't worry about what the world think of you, because the world going to leave you high and dry in the end, okay? You got to love yourself. You got to pat your own self on the back sometime. Don't wait for people to pat you on the back, because if you wait for them to pat you on the back, you're going to be waiting the rest of your life, okay? Don't worry about them. Just be good to yourself. Love yourself. Appreciate who you are. Don't disrespect yourself. What I mean by disrespecting yourself, don't look in the mirror and say, I'm ugly, I'm stupid, I'm dumb. That's disrespecting who you are as a person. God didn't make dumb people. God didn't make ugly people. He made us all beautiful. So know that, okay? All right. That's you all. I appreciate the love. Yeah. You're very welcome, Muffy. So be good to yourself. Don't beat yourself up. I used to beat myself up. I'm telling you what I went through as a sister over here. I used to say I'm ugly, I'm this, I'm that, I'm fat, I'm this, I'm that. Everything. I didn't like nothing about myself. I had to wake up one day and say, you know what, Trisha, you better stop that. Thank you, Gladys. You got to stop that. And you got to look in the mirror and say, you are beautiful. You are amazing. Repeat those things all the time. When you're feeling down out, do those things. Get a mirror and put it in front of you like I do. I am amazing. I am beautiful. I am wonderful. I say it all every day. Before I get on my live stream, I say, devil, you are a liar. And he is a liar. He want me to not like myself. He want me to hate myself. He want me to put myself down. So when I'm putting myself down, he's laughing at me, not with me. Get somebody that's going to laugh with you, make you feel good about yourself. Like my husband did, that he's not here anymore. But God makes me feel good about who I am. I'm okay the way I am. I don't need to change nothing because God said I'm doing great over just the way I am. I don't have to get notification from people here to love me. I know who loves me. I know who's my mother, my father, my sister, my brother, everything to me. And that's God. So as long as I got God in my life, I don't need nothing else. As long as I'm prayed up, I don't need nothing else. I don't need notification from you guys because I already know what I'm doing. People are going to break your heart. Let me say it again. People are going to break your heart, and they're going to break your heart in pieces and leave you high and dry. But that's okay when people break your heart. Get back up and start over again. When you fall down, get back up and start over again. Don't stay down. Get back up. When you fall down again, get back up. Always believe in yourself. Because if you don't believe in yourself, nobody else is going to believe in yourself. Always encourage yourself every day that you're doing an amazing job, that you're doing wonderful, that you're sweet, that you're kind, that you're everything that God wants you to be. Don't worry about the haters. They don't do nothing but motivate us. Worry about pleasing yourself. Worry about putting yourself first for a change. Go get your hair done. Go get your nails done. Go get that pedicure. Yes, born, raised, and okay. Yeah. So don't worry about all this time. Just be good to yourself. Love yourself. Stay humble. One more time, stay humble. I'm going to get off my live stream right now, you guys. You guys been amazing. Once again, you guys been amazing. Love each and every one of you guys. The newcomers came in. Thank you for coming in. Come back again and visit me if you want to. Love you guys. Be kind, be gentle, be humble, and always, always remember to smile. Bye. Love you guys. You're welcome, Tiff. Bye, Muffy. Love you.